welcome to the Info Pit. I'm here with my co-host, Absolute.
Hi, my name is Absolute. I am a full-time student by day, streamer, and commander of D3 by night.
And I'm your host, Fluffyexe. I'm a full-time tech engineering student and House General of Saber, for anybody that's in DI. If you're not in DI, it doesn't mean too much to you. And welcome to the Info Pit. And as you guys could, well, I guess you could see, the most entertaining part of the Info Pit's right before we go live. When you cannot hear me because I have to mute, but you don't hear Abs because he doesn't have to mute, so he takes the opportunity to just roast the shit out of me.
I do. It's great.
Yeah, it's rude, actually.
We do it before we start. It's great.
No. We were sitting there, like, and the thing is, he can only see my webcam, so he's
rip
like,
the VOD.
you know,
Why rip
are
the
you
VOD?
ready for this? Wait, why rip the VOD? Abs, do you have it in the wrong quality?
I shouldn't.
Rip, help. Why rip the VOD? Oh, there's a commercial right at the beginning, that's why.
Aw, man. Oh, wait, that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, not us. Okay.
No, that doesn't matter. Your VOD can still be ripped off of it. No matter. We're good. But yeah, every single time I always take this moment to either, you know, roast one of our guests or roast Fluffy. It's a little tradition we have around here.
Yeah.
Mini Suba, that's not it. Mini Suba, welcome to the Hall of the Gods.
Nice.
That's not a rip
Yeah.
VOD, that's a
So-
welcome to the party.
You know, oh. Yeah, that's a welcome to the party. What do you mean, dude? Yeah,
Man.
so, no, we,
Alright, Fluffy, like you got thing? Thanks.
Yeah.
You never noticed it?
Thanks!
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, look at it. It's pretty nice.
Is that a rant behind you or skis?
Oh, they're talking about your mic stand.
Oh, yeah, that's... No. It's right here. Roast Fluffy, don't roast me. Don't roast me.
Always roast Fluffy.
No.
So I start my day.
I'm sensitive. No, I'm not. But, you know, no, he actually roasted something for the show. My, you know, my Info Pit beanie.
Oh, can
So
I
I took
repeat
it
it?
off.
Can I repeat it?
Yeah,
Oh,
go
great.
ahead and repeat it. Go ahead and repeat it.
I said that Beanie makes him look like a haphazard hipster. As in, he goes to the coffee shop but doesn't buy any coffee and just sits there doing his work instead.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if y'all could come up with like a roast
get a rep
like
here
Abs
about,
does,
like-
honestly.
Yeah.
Give you a rep? I'm
Like
waiting.
an hour.
I'm waiting a couple minutes for everybody to get in, and then I'm gonna log the hour. Just
You're
because
here for
you know,
info? Dang. Well, this is the
Yeah,
pit
I'm
of the
wrong.
info, so who knows?
This is the pit of the info, but you have to take a deep delve to see if you catch anything.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's actually kind of like Fluffy. No, I won't go there.
Not on
It
stream.
was gonna be it was gonna be a
Not on
self-esteem
stream.
joke. It was gonna be a
Okay.
self-esteem joke. You know, I was
You're
like,
allowed to
man.
you're allowed to make those.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, it's kind of like going for Fluffy's
Wait, so after
self-esteem.
five
You
is
only find it
always?
after it's going for a
Got you.
very large fish, aka God complex. Let's move on.
Wow, that's toxic.
I am pretty toxic today. It's great.
You are pretty toxic today.
You like
know,
that
you
one?
Said you
Nice.
didn't. You know, you said you didn't feel good, but it's like you may
I
not
really
feel
don't.
good. So your goal is to make everybody else not feel good too.
Wow, that makes me sound like a
That's-
horrible person.
Wow.
I'm not denying it. I'm just saying that makes me sound like a horrible person. But no, for real though, I am a little sick this week, so if I make some speaking errors, please give me a little bit of lenience.
Can you tell them what you said about your outfit? He
Oh,
roasted
yeah.
himself a little bit today too.
I
So,
do.
like, this is one of my favorite like.
I am an
self-roasts
open
you've ever
opportunity.
done.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Hey, wake up.
I had all these things with me today. Yeah, can we bait you?
Yeah,
asking
dude.
for
The
help?
Ricardo bandana.
Lex Static, are you in chat? I can answer that pretty openly. But so here's what's going on. I had all these things sitting on my chair because I just did laundry today. So things were just sitting there, right? And I was like, well, I don't
Alright,
feel like putting
Necro,
them
you
away.
wanna fucking go?
Wow.
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 Colin D.
Wow. Well, there goes
Colin
your.
D.
Yeah. No. There goes your
Wow,
guest
no rep for
spot on the
you.
info pit.
No, I'm just kidding, we can't do that.
Yeah. There goes your rep.
Yeah.
And, no, I can't. I can't do the rep thing.
It's a joke. It's just a joke, yes.
I could.
No,
No.
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 No, but for real, what happened was that I just had these things sitting in my chair and I didn't feel like putting them away. So I was like, I'm gonna just put them on. So far I have my Outlaws jersey, my bandana, my glasses, and my suit jacket. So here's what I thought. If I was gonna wear this today, this is what I would be planning to do. A, I would steal your lunch money, bandana. B, I would do your math homework.
That's
Glasses.
toxic, Chimera.
C, I'd wear a suit jacket, take you on a date. Or D, going home and watching an Overwatch League game. The answer was... What's coming after... Yeah, there you go. E.
By the way, guys,
All the above.
If you haven't heard of this wonderful thing called RC Pink to the event, sure.
Please do it.
That's a link. Yeah, please do. I want everybody to get rep.
Man, I should probably do that too.
I
get the streaming tokens. I get the streaming tokens.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, though. We usually don't get streaming tokens for this.
All right, no, it's not. Let's not gas anybody here. All right, going on playing Dallas Clap.
Well, we never
Chimera, we will fight. You will be right, and I will cry afterwards because the Outlaws suck right now. But we will fight.
Yeah, you know what? Valiant started winning again, so like I'm pretty happy.
0-8. Anyways,
they won. You know what? They've won a couple now, so like I'm good, dude.
You get streaming tokens now? No comment. Lol. I'm ready. All right, let's go, dude. Let's go.
XQC sword.
I'm just kidding. XQC sword. That's a good one. All right, but let's go ahead and start things off, everybody, with our stupid stories of the week. As soon as I can change the thing.
Anybody who's new here, seems to be a good amount of people. Haven't seen like, well, this is also the first week that this award's rep, so you know,
Can be new people.
Yeah. Our first segment is always Absolute doing stupid stories of the week, and I will post the link in chat. Sometimes there's a more inappropriate ad on Abs' screen or something like that. He can't actually show you guys what's going on and everything. So you guys can, you know, go to it yourself.
But yeah, let's start everything off with Heck Boy.
Also, I am not allowed to read these before. This is literally just an Absolute thing. Basically, you know, this is a stupid story, and everybody gets to, like, react to it. He's the only one who's actually seen these stories before. I purposely
You can bet I am now on watch list for looking into some of these stories to verify things.
You know what? I think it was like episode 7. He asked me why he was getting like all these weird ads and everything, and I was just like, probably because of the stuff that you look up, like when you're looking for these stupid stories.
So I verify that these are true, so it ends up me going to like weird places on the internet where you should not go, by the way, but that's where I end up. So let's go ahead and start this one off though. What the heck, boy? Dixon Theater near church avoids Hellboy title. In Dixon, Tennessee,
I love it.
A Tennessee movie theater that sits across from a church and next to an elementary school is promoting the latest movie in the Hellboy franchise as Heck Boy. The Tennessean reports the PG advertisement at the Dixon Theater has caused a local buzz around the $50 million movie, which grossed $19.8 million in the first 2 weekends. Manager Belinda Daniel says the theater avoids putting up words on its sign that may be seen as profanity. She says that they want to be respectful to everyone, including the hundreds of children who pass by every day, who definitely don't hear that if you're part of the American education system. Not at all, Kappa Ross. But she says the response to the theater's play on words
shooting shots here, okay?
has been more exciting than expected. She says she's glad the sign shared the community's personality and incited some laughs. Alright,
Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's one of the more, like, wholesome stories that we've ever seen. You know?
I don't...
Like, they're doing it for a real reason.
They're doing it for a real reason.
It's not like Florida Man superpowers. Also, I'm gonna pull that list up. You did get a Florida
there is another,
like,
yeah,
article,
always.
right?
Yep, always
Okay.
But
I'll
this
explain
one,
that
new
for
one...
everybody who's here.
We'll do it afterwards. Just wait till after.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's just... What the heck, boy? Is... It's just a question statement. That's all I can see is like, Heck Boy. Who is Heck Boy? Heck Boy.
It's the budget version of Hellboy. That's the budget.
No. It's the farmer going to his Heck Boy, what you doing? You know? Right before he goes up to the crops.
You know what? That's
Florida
fair.
Man.
I still think it's just the budget
Look
version.
at this. There we go.
Nice.
Florida Man article of the week. Go ahead and post that. All right. Florida man, pretending to be a deputy, tried to pull over a real detective and got arrested. This is what happens when you let a bard drive anything.
He failed his persuasion.
No, he definitely succeeded persuasion. He just, screwed up everything else. On accident? We'll find out. Alright. When a South Florida undercover detective almost got pulled over earlier this week, it came as a surprise that the deputy attempting to conduct the traffic stop wasn't even a real deputy. Despite having red and blue lights on the grille of his 2007 white Chevrolet Trailblazer, which is, a standardized vehicle for many law enforcement, a law enforcement light bar...
Or was that sarcasm?
No, it actually is. At least it used to be. It's not standard anymore.
I have an '07 Trailblazer.
Oh, don't be this guy. It used to be, at least, unless I'm confusing it with the... I might be confusing it with something, but I'm pretty sure it actually is.
It's
Enforcement...
Where I live, it's Explorers, but it's all, like, new vehicles.
Hmm. Anyways, enforcement light bar on top of the vehicle and a realistic-looking airsoft pistol under the front passenger seat. Matthew Joseph Aris, that's a name, 26, of Dade City, was just pretending to be deputy. According to a press release from Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, the county encompasses the city of Tampa. What Aris didn't know was that the driver of the car he tried to pull over was a real undercover detective. The detective called 911 while keeping Aris's patrol car in sight, this release said. A short time later, Aris was pulled over by a real deputy and his vehicle searched, where the fake gun and lights were found.
Commercial, yeah.
It is unclear at this time if Aris has committed similar offenses in the past, the sheriff's office said. Aris was subsequently arrested for allegedly impersonating a law enforcement officer. And from the way they describe this, I imagine that he was getting away with this for a while. Like, this was just a working thing that he did for fun, right? Because, he had lights set up, he had everything else just already good. He had a plan, I had the gun, under the seat, ready for anything. You're like, oh, yeah, I actually am. Yeah. But the dude just happened to screw it up by pulling over, a real undercover cop. Who probably, mind you, had better things to do and was undercover for something real. But no, this guy decides, man, today's the day. And does this.
Yeah.
Unlucky, to be honest. You right.
Yeah, that is actually pretty unlucky. Like, he just comes up and he's like, hey, this is like, he just does a routine pull over and everything, and the next thing you know, it's like he gets pulled over. He's like, what's going on? Like,
he does a routine pull over. Yeah, like, he does a routine pull. This is his routine pull over, buddy. I can't think of that. No, that's correct phrasing. I'm just saying, like, you're saying that he, like, it's just, routine for him. He goes out every Saturday to do this.
He probably does. That's the thing. Like you said, if he's geared out like this, dude,
he is ready.
If he's geared out like this, then he's been preparing. He's been ready. And, like, he's probably been doing this for a while. Like,
you think he just does this, like, every Saturday?
One of the most unlucky people on the planet.
And this was his first time. And it's just, like, his first time doing it?
Like, that's rough. Wait, what would he do if he had done this before? What would he do? Like, did he give the police officer a ticket or something?
I don't know.
Did he write it on a sticky note? Like,
it doesn't say anything. It just says this is where he got caught. It makes me think like he was just that.
Pulled over, though?
So those cops, they pull you over and they're like, oh yeah, this is just a warning. You seem like a nice guy. We'll let you go. I imagine he did this for every single person for like random battery.
Like that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they pull you over like. Also, they all know like my family, so they're just like Daniel. And I'm just like,
they called your mom. Anyways.
No, they call my dad. What do you mean?
Oh, that's even worse. That's tough.
And I'm just like, I don't live at home anymore.
Rude. Came for the rep, stayed for the content.
Hell.
Why would you stay for nothing?
I mean, you wouldn't. You'd have to stay for the rep too. So, had to be both screenshots.
But
rough.
So wait, what you're telling me is, why do the cops know your family?
Yeah, my dad used to work with them.
Oh, you never said that.
Yeah. We've never talked about what do you mean?
No, but you said it like, oh yeah, they know my dad,
Yeah.
Casually.
Yeah, no, they know my dad because he used to work with them, and yeah, they'll pull me over because like I drive his old vehicle.
You RSV for the event, you can't get rep.
Yeah. But they like sometimes they'll like pull him over just to mess with him.
Oh.
Because they know what he drives and they know what he used to drive as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll pull me over. Yeah. And just mess with me instead, and I'm like, guys, I'm trying to go home.
I'm trying to do something.
Work. I'm like, come on.
So, you make it pretty easy. I did last minute. Nice.
There's
like no delay on this.
Anybody who hasn't RSVP'd yet, I'm going to shoot the link again. If you have not already RSVP'd, it is not too late to RSVP. I took the screenshot at 5:06 p.m. Eastern, so that was like almost 10 minutes ago.
And we will have a second hour.
Yeah. If you were not here for that, you can stay for the second hour and everything. But if you haven't RSVP'd and you think that, you really need to... Are you okay?
What are you...
Todd's back, dude. Throwback to episode 1. But no, so if you haven't already RSVP'd, you can RSVP anytime up until the very end of the event, which will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. about an hour 45 minutes from now. So just make sure to RSVP, guys. I can see a TS channel. No, it screenshots the Twitch. If you're on here and watching and you've RSVP'd, it'll screenshot who's watching the Twitch. We are down in like casting lounges because
Do not join. We'll say this right now. Do not join.
I will move you from the channel if you join back in. Because, we don't want everybody. And by the way, if any, like...
Let's get Mountain Dew.
This is a... Come here. Come up here. It's dog. You can kind of see her head. Come here. Come on.
Leads a house. Can't lead a dog.
Yeah. Okay, that's rude. Look at it.
Aww. Oh, look at the puppy. Look at the puppy. My naming is what I meant to do. Thought it was a toddler?
Get down. Okay.
Hey, he doesn't look that young, guys. Alright, hold up. He doesn't look that young.
That's toxic. Here, get down.
But yeah, those are the stupid stories for the week. Add to the list of Florida Man powers after we do a final read in just a second. Being over to having bad luck while pulling people over. Having bad luck by pulling people over. Yeah, it's a new power for the entire Twitch.
Twitch link. Wait, what did you say?
The new power is having extremely bad luck when pulling people over.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like me to update everybody on the Florida Man list of powers?
Sure. Let's make it quick though. Do you want to move on?
Extreme bad luck. Okay. So, Florida Man, and in case anybody here is from Florida, this isn't an at you or anything. Yeah, at Riptide. This isn't like we're trying to shoot shots at you whatsoever. This is just, y'all got some crazy people in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So far, these are the superpowers of people from Florida, or at least the Florida Man. The superhero from Florida. Inability to hold down a job, because we had the one episode where we talked about him like having maybe 30 jobs in a week. Crazy.
Really
making
impressive.
finger guns, because there was a guy who robbed a store.
Working finger guns, mind you.
Finger guns. Yeah. Soup cans.
Mm-hmm.
That was last week. If you want to see that, the VOD is up on the YouTube.
Soup cans that can destroy cars. That's
exactly. Soup cans that can tear through cars.
There you go.
And as added today, extreme bad luck.
Yep, and there you go. There's a complete list of Florida Man powers.
Those are the superpowers of Florida Man so far.
All right. Well, on to our next topic. We don't have a guest this week, as you can clearly see. Whoa. Wonder where they'd be.
Wow. We've only ever actually had 2 guests. By the way, if you're interested in helping... Oh, I just want to say this one out in general. I had it in the description of the event as well on DI's website.
Nice.
I couldn't think of the words. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not the baddest.
I'm not the baddest.
But no, if you're interested at all in helping like produce the info pit or anything like that, or being a guest or anything, you can again, I'm gonna link the events, because 1, RCP if you haven't, 2, at the bottom of the event, if you read it, it says want to help production / be a guest, reach out to me at Fluffyexe, or here you can shoot to me a message on Discord or on forums.
There you go.
Or you can hit me up on Discord, and I put my Discord in there as well. Just make sure when you message me on Discord, my PMs should be open. If they're not, message me on TeamSpeak and tell me they're not. They're supposed to be.
Yep.
But if you do want to help with anything, we have a bunch of segments that we want to add to the show. And if you think you've got something to like help us with or anything like that, we'd be more than happy to, have you on, as long as we can make sure stuff's going to be quality, because that's kind of the deal.
Quality around here. Ha!
Quality, yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, they accept me on.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. There's a reason why, because this is a little bit of a stupid story, but it's also hot games. Hot games. You want to hear hot games? That is our current topic. Stretching over now to
hot games.
Hot games.
Hot games.
All right. So this week, my favorite one so far. This Sekiro mod replaces the Great Serpent, a main enemy in the game that you have to later defeat, with Thomas the Tank Engine.
And Link is
because we had to. Because we freaking had to.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Dude.
And I'm gonna play a little bit of this on stream.
This high-pitched whistle. Hell yeah, brother.
I'm gonna go and pause music for a second, move this over here. We're just gonna show this video off a little bit. So everyone, normal Sekiro stuff. Or Sekiro.
Sekiro?
Or Sekiro. Yeah. Sekiro? Something like that. Screen shaking, things are looking a little bit weird. Going along, traveling your normal Sekiro day.
You heard the little,
Doesn't actually have any audio in this for some reason. But if we just see, it's gonna walk a little bit further. He's gonna walk a little further. Man, you know, this is normal. This is pretty normal. Dun 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 dun. There you go. I find this to be the stupidest thing.
No. I'm a little upset with that, actually. Not gonna lie.
Come on, it's really cool.
That's sort of disappointing.
Ah, come
like,
on.
Okay, it's not even like blended, dude. I thought you'd be one to care about that.
No, but let's be honest. It's a really good 3D model to copy that. Look at that! Look at that! Oh!
I'm on a little bit of a delay from where you're at.
It's pretty it's modeled really well.
Okay, fine. Then my only real complaint with it, if it's not to be with the model that's used, why don't they use have extra train parts, like, you know, extra cargo spots and everything from the back of Thomas?
All right, if you want to mod this thing to do this, you do it. Until then, I'm gonna be happy that Thomas the Tank Engine isn't in Sekiro.
That's fine.
Have a good day.
That's okay. That's yeah.
Scabinia. There we go.
You know what?
Video lap for a second. Video lap for a second. I will admit, I will remember one of these days. But I'm just saying,
did you change
if you want
to
to put in hot games,
hot games, yeah.
It was story time on the other one.
How many hot games do we have this week?
Hot games,
dude.
All right, we had a lot of them. Most because industry news was really boring.
Industry news.
But there you go. There is Big Thomas the Tank Engine in Sekiro because I freaking love it.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Next up, for some real game news and not just things that I found incredibly hilarious
and
appreciated. That is real game news. You are right. My bad.
Yeah.
Next, we have an interesting addition to Overwatch. Overwatch is letting players build their own heroes in custom games. This is, of course, referring to the new Overwatch workshop in the PTR. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what this is, it's been a semi-big release around Blizzard and Overwatch in general. It's the ability and tools set within the game of Overwatch to create new hero, new game modes, new modding through actual coding UIs. This isn't, of course, direct coding because they could have issues with that, you know, people hacking stuff and doing stupid stuff like that. But it's a UI which allows you to mod things at different times and work other features such as that.
You know, one of the first tweets I saw come from this, I believe it was Shanghai Dragons that tweeted out, and they had a little screen that said delete, you know, brig.
Delete brig. Yep.
And they were just like, are we using this right? And I was like, yeah, I think they are.
They are using this exactly how it was intended. God bless Shanghai Dragons.
It's supposed to be a gif of your game. Yeah. God bless Shanghai.
I'm just saying, man.
My music.
It was shock. Really? Okay, one second.
It was shock. Okay.
Sure?
Well, I followed both of them. So
I follow both of them too, so that I wouldn't remember exactly, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Chimera is right. I think I just looked that up.
It probably is. Shock is like really active on the Twitter and everything.
But yeah, so this is, of course, doing everything from creating new game modes, creating battle royales, which I saw a few people do, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Yep, but all right. Creating gun games, as in switching heroes every single time you get a kill and getting reset, you know, whenever you get killed. Very cool interactions with that.
That's really cool.
Doing things like creating new heroes, which is, of course, very complicated, and people are working on it slowly. Bastion shooting Torbs.
Mercy
turrets,
shooting Bastions.
Oh,
yeah.
No. The only thing he does not have, though, is the map making capabilities, which I was a little saddened by. I'll be honest. When I heard this was going to be a thing, I was like, maybe we can make maps. And they instantly said in the video, which is, of course, on the article if you go there, it's the developer update from you know, Jeff of the Overwatch team.
Who's Jeff?
Jeff from the Overwatch team.
The Overwatch team?
The Overwatch team. Of course. But you can't do anything like that. But you can do things, such as the next article we're going to post, is the new game modes that people have made. And they've been great. They've created things, like I said before, magnetic payloads to killer emotes and all those sort of things. If I think this plays over here. I don't actually think it shows it on this.
The ad I got on this website is... They just exploded a monster.
One of my favorite mods, by the way, is, of course, you can see it on the article. Let's go ahead and put the article up here. Drag this over real quick. Look over this article. Look at this little video, little number right here. We have this cool little mod where you can have Maze ice skate by using practical effects and simply using the gun trail as her pathing. And she can actual speed boost by ice skating. This is one of the cooler ones in my opinion, because it looks freaking awesome. But look at that! Look at!
Well, we've always kind of
people are making things like this.
Though. That's the thing. Like everybody's always been like, that would, that would make sense. And like, yeah, agreed. That would make sense.
We got things like, oh, where is it? Sending players teleporting to location, taking longer, probably fatal ride. Wait, is this one? Oh yeah, there's a Katamari Damacy reward.
Yo, I don't know who it was in chat that said something about us being on a really low delay. But yeah, you're right, we are. I'm watching like the stream. I'm watching the stream and then like, obviously listening to you at the same time. And it's like
weird. They changed their camera so that you can see it from top down.
Huh.
This is, oh, that's disgusting. That is gross. All right, don't like that one.
It's like one of the first GTAs, dude.
Don't like that one.
I think what was it? GTA,
no Overwatch Kappa.
Is what it called?
Chinatown.
Yeah.
What was the first GTA?
Wasn't that it? No. I mean, like one of the first ones that was like top down. Is it in chat now?
I have no idea.
Because like I think there was one called like GTA Chinatown or something like that, and it was like top down. I mean, because it was on like PSP. I was in. I don't even know what like grade I was in at that point. I don't even know how old I was, but like there was a kid on my bus who played it all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
It's a while ago, obviously.
Back in the Stone Age, I used to watch kids play GTA on my bus.
I don't even have grades, dude. It couldn't be in the Stone Age.
Never mind, Town of
Salem. When is the next one, Coffee?
Oof. Hits you with when is the next one. Doesn't say yes or no. Doesn't even say yes or no.
Well, I have to know when the next one is to go to tell. If the next one is next Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, can't go. Info pit.
We could. We just have to figure out something smart.
We'd have to change the Sunday again.
No, we just figure out something. We can figure out something smart. Article maybe.
You know, I don't like you. I'm gonna. You know what? I still have my leave card. Next one, you say you can come.
Hey, that's nice. Oh, what a welcoming person. I do want to talk about the next game.
Through Friday, I'm available starting at like midnight GMT because I get off at 5 Eastern. Then I work all morning. On weekends, I'm completely free. Saturday, just during the info pit, I'm not free, and Sundays all day, unless we move the info pit to Sunday. So, you know.
Nope.
Whenever, just tag me in the event, and I'll like go.
Yeah, today was simply delayed because I was in a performance yesterday where the call time was moved back to a slightly earlier time than I was hoping, so I had to go then. Final senior year show, had to make it. All right, going on to the next hot game of the week, though. We have Mortal Kombat. I really shouldn't do that. That hurt my throat a lot. Ow.
Yeah, you were literally just talking earlier about how you can't do the Welcome to the Hall of the Gods. He's dying, guys. Yeah, see, he's dying. It's okay. So, the solo show now, boys. Oh, Abs, by the way, my internet is actually like, I think it's Monday or Tuesday. I'm getting it like upgraded. I might actually go to stream. Yeah.
Hey, you'll be able to host other times.
I can actually host, yeah.
But yeah, more comment. Go and link the site in chat.
That's if it decides to work nicely. So, you know, we have to see if it's gonna work first.
So the new Mortal Kombat 11 game came out with a couple new things, such as new characters, new story. If you're playing these games for the story, okay. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's not much there, but it's a really cool fighting game. With Mortal Kombat 11, there's new abilities, new fighting characters to play with. There is, of course, Frost, or not Frost. What was her name? It was new. No,
you said Frost. The first thing I thought was like Sub-Zero, and I'm just like, what?
No, there's a new character that has ice themed. There's who was it? It was
yeah, Frost.
Frost?
Yeah, that's her name.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at the hero roster right now.
I was double guessing because it just sounds like they stole the DC character. Or am I thinking of a different character? Might be thinking of a different
character. By the way, there's the link to the roster.
I already put it up. Oh, the roster, yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on the website, there's a little thing for roster as well. So.
Yep, as always, there is new, not heroes, what do you call them? Fighters? You still like fighters? Are they just called fighters? Yeah. Alright.
Definitely
Well,
don't
new
think
fighters
they're
added to the
heroes.
roster. I mean, some of them might be. You don't know.
Some of them could be, yeah. There's 3 secret ones. 4 secret ones. That's pretty cool, actually.
Ooh, the secrets.
Ooh. Yeah,
Oh,
secret.
oh.
Bet you they're
But
gonna do like another like Jason or Freddy DLC. Granted, those DLCs were really cool. Fatalities were awesome. Actually, a pretty big fan of these games. Not gonna lie.
I am not, but they are fun to play every once in a while on the weekend with friends. So if you're interested in more Combat 11, it has released in past week. It's a really cool fighter game. It always has been, even if it is, you know, a lot to sort of pack it in again if you're new to it. You don't really need to worry about any story. It's just a solid fighting type game, and I would recommend it if you're a fan of fighting type games, just in general.
Yeah, definitely. It's really like
it's a solidly built game. I have no complaints about it because
and another
it's a fighter game. Oh, to be honest, okay. So here's my likes and dislikes about fighter games.
Yeah,
they have infinite replayability if you're good at them. If you're good at them. If you're not good at fighter games,
if you're not good at them,
you have to like spend so much time into it to get good at them that you might not even enjoy by the end of it.
That's like playing Smash. The difference is between playing Smash, even when you're doing awful, you still feel like you're doing okay. Like that's the thing.
Smash you can play on a weekend with a friend because it was built to be an arcade game originally.
Yeah. That's true.
So was Mortal Kombat, but we've gotten to the point with Mortal Kombat where everything's meant to be that way.
Yeah, you know, like Tekken, right?
Yeah.
T-E-K-K-E-N? Or Ian or Ian? Not sure.
Ian.
I think. I was gonna say. Yeah, you can play
really
Smash
cool
more
game.
casually. That's true. It is a really cool game, but it's like the same thing. I remember when I first played it, I played like Tekken 2, and it was the arcade machine. You know.
I just got reminded of office workers. I'm Tekken 2. All right, see you in a bit. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But Tekken is like, even compared to Mortal Kombat, where you can get away with, in Mortal Kombat, you can get away with button mashing a little bit more. So, you know, I can do decently at it.
A character named, there was a character named Noob.
Noob.
Like, come on.
And I ended up beating a friend of mine who had won tournaments randomly because I started doing things.
Him and fucking just powerbomb.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Yeah, it was stupid. That was
Tekken
10?
is, but compared to that, Tekken is, oh my god.
Tekken's pretty
It's ridiculous because everything is so micro-controlled.
Cool.
Oh, he still is in the game?
Yeah.
Man, know who I'm meaning Smile ill?
Butchering it.
I think Cybot. That's what I said.
They even released it for Android/iOS. I saw that.
Oh,
is it actually like? Has anybody played it on Android or iOS? Because like that's actually interesting.
Android.
Enter your date of birth.
That is the thing.
Born November 1st, 2019.
17 days. From mine. Anyways, but yeah, Tekken's a lot more difficult to get in even at an entry. But Mortal Kombat is similar in the field where you can pick up a shooter, right? You can pick up a shooter. You can aim your mouse. You can say click on the head. That's a shooter. But for fighting game, when it's been around for so long, like Mortal Kombat or anything like the Soul Calibur series or anything, Tekken's the extreme form of this, of course. But it's just like it's hard to get good at it enough to enjoy it without it becoming like the main type that you like playing
as well. Sometimes it just feels like a chore. Going to TwitchCon NA? I am actually. I'm going to TwitchCon NA.
He's gonna. I'm gonna send him money, and then I'm gonna send him money, and he's gonna send me a souvenir. I don't know.
Yeah. With DI.
He is.
I mean, even if I don't go like with DI, I'm gonna meet people from DI that go. I mean, like pretty
Maybe
sure
we can do a
because
idea for later. Remind me to bring up the idea about TwitchCon with the info pit later.
With the info pit? Okay.
Yeah. Remind me to think about
it. You should come. Abs.
Just remember, I've got money for that. I'm trying to get into college right now.
I'm in college.
I'm trying to get into one.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
The entry payments are fucking.
You should at least see how much it is.
I'll look into it.
Just look into it.
I will look into it. I will look into it.
That'd be a nice actual first meetup. See you guys.
Yeah.
Or first meeting you in person for the first time. Hey guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, we'll look into it now. Isn't it like really near your house or something?
It's on the other side of the country.
Oh,
I'm on the East Coast and it's on the West Coast.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Yeah, paying for education. Omega
that's
Law,
my other
right,
dog,
Kamira?
by the way. Hey, bud.
Welcome to North America.
Yeah.
And that's there you go.
This is my other dog.
It's a good pup.
His name is Kane. He's much more calm than Rika.
Yeah.
By the way, Shiba's not here right now.
Shiba? Oh, why
Yeah.
not?
The puppy.
That's his puppy, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, Shiba's the puppy.
You're
Dude,
actually
so
flying from
bigger
America
now.
for days. No thanks. Yeah, there you go, Miss Coffee. But yeah, imagine being in America and
no,
having
she's,
to travel the length of Europe to get somewhere. There you go.
Yeah. She's at my parents' house right now because they got a new puppy and they wanted to
Introduce.
well, like they want to introduce. So I was
Makes
like, all right,
sense.
there we go. So
All right.
she's over there now.
But yeah, next up is a game that I have been looking at for at least a couple days now. It looks interesting, and I had heard people talking about this. Lol. Well, actually, I'd looked at this earlier. I just found the article on someone actually talking about it, and I was like, maybe I'll think about it. But this is called Hinmo, if you can know it in link in chat. Hinmo is a free, relaxing platformer in which you can't die. I'm interested in what they mean by this, and I'm going to be playing this throughout the week, and we're going to come back to this game later, but I'm at least going to show the trailer that they have up, because, you know, it's only like a minute 15. It looks rather interesting, in my opinion. So go ahead and pause music for a second.
I can try to sync up.
Shoot. Okay. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Show us the shepherd, my favorite. Shepherd, get in here. Anyways. Yeah, this is...
I think Rika's kind of chilling at the moment. I'll bring her in here in just a second.
Loud game.
I'm watching Kane though.
It looks so freaking chill.
Yeah,
it looks just like
the music is really nice. Like it's just
definitely
super,
trance.
yeah. It's my kind of game.
Opposite of Cuphead? Exactly. And I'm not a person who can play Cuphead. I won't do that to myself. Because I would suck at that
actually finally
game.
got back to playing Cuphead yesterday. I finally beat it.
Look at this. It's so pretty.
I just never I don't know, I never played it all that much. Also I was bad at it, so you know.
I mean, who wasn't bad at Cuphead? It was Cuphead. But look at that. It has a very nice little style to it.
Wait, you just jump on the star thing that's flying around?
Yes.
You can bounce off it. That's really cool.
Or at least that might actually been I think that was actually just a wall mount or something.
Yeah, that could have been something he's actually jumping off. If you can do that, that's a really cool aspect.
It's Terraria. There's no need to call it simplistic.
It's like, what is that? The 32-bit?
What?
What's the art style? 32-bit?
Something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
I'm really bad at this.
Bit.
I've mentioned them many times.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely like the same art style as Terraria, but it's not like...
Yeah, it's from the
it
same...
definitely has its differences.
It's from the same producers as this mentions.
Okay,
Medieval Shopkeep Simulator, which is a bit of a funny game. It did follow suit from other games that had similar ideas, but
I think I know
taking
what
a little
game this is.
laid back form.
Medieval Shopkeep.
There is games like it. I was thinking more of... Yeah. There's the one more about the adventurer shopkeeper and stuff like that. Games that I think came before it.
That's what I was thinking.
There's a couple
I've seen
interesting
this one
ones
as well. Medieval Shopkeeper. This one's actually really interesting because all the people that you help are all 2D. Kind of strange. But no, the game's actually pretty good though.
Oh, yeah, if you look at that game, it had a cool style to it. It wasn't exactly 4K HD, but it was a nice little. It was a nice little jump from the realistic art styles and everything else that kind of populate higher end games, or either games that attempt and fail at. But it's a nice little departure from that. If you want a relaxing time, I'd recommend looking at the Shopkeeper game. But I will be looking at Hinmo this week and probably playing it on my own time or my own stream. Just kind of see what it's like and come back to you later about how a game without death can work for a platformer compared to other games these days. Because that hasn't been a thing for a while. So, next up though is a title, and I want to share my title for it that I left in the notes. Which was Fighting Thanos in Fortnite! As the SpongeBob meme meant. But Fortnite in-game lets you fight Thanos with Avenger weapons. Because, I wanted to talk about in-game. If any of you spoil it, you will be banned very temporarily. For like 2 seconds, just so I can clear your messages and not have to look at it.
Yeah,
But I have not seen it yet, and I will go off. I will go off.
No, yeah, I've seen it.
There are no spoilers here.
But I'm not.
No spoilers.
About it. No.
We are anti-spoiler here.
Yes.
Permaban. We'll see what I can do. Because that is a very bad thing.
I can do that.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can.
We'll look into that.
Revoke the permaban after a while.
Yeah, easy clap.
Yeah.
But yeah, go. Don't spoil anything.
Actually, don't.
But I want to talk about this a little bit.
I'll ban you from the Twitch if you spoil it on chat.
I would cry a little bit because I have avoided them. I'm a very online person. I am constantly on things like Twitter, on Tumblr, on things like all that. I am.
Very much is.
But I've avoided.
Times I'll just be at work or something like that, and I get a message from Abs on Discord, and it's just he's tweeting or he's sharing something to me, and I'm just like, What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be at school right now? Like,
Here's
come on,
the thing:
dude.
when you're in the American education system, you have free time that they force you to be there. So that's what I'm doing.
Related to Avengers on Twitter. That's
Ooh,
not a bad
I didn't
idea.
know you could do that.
Actually, that's a really.
Is there
good
some way you
idea.
can like send me how to do that? I'd appreciate it. I'm just saying, it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so Fortnite in-game lets you fight Thanos with Avengers weapons. And this is, of course, a PC Gamer article we'll be reading from. But with the Avengers in-game
I got
out...
a mic stand to make you happy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This guy bought a new monitor before he bought a new mic stand.
See, he's so judgmental. Like, it's so toxic.
I'm toxic,
Be this way,
guys.
dude? Come on. Come on.
But with Avengers in-game out today, this article was written 3 days ago, Thanos has also returned to Fortnite, and he's brought along an army of Chitauri this time. To stop him from once again finding Infinity Stones, players will be able to equip Avenger items, including Captain America's shield, Thor's axe, Stormbreaker. Check out the trailer for the limited time mode above. This is, of course, a new limited time event, just like they had with the previous Avengers Infinity War, which was, of course, when they had Thanos be playable as singular characters by getting the stones or whatever it was, and allowing you one of the characters play like that, and everyone else fought against him. Really cool mode idea. Even if I don't generally like Fortnite, it was really cool. And this is much similar to the way it fights. I'll go ahead and show off the video here, but this is from Fortnite's official YouTube page. We'll just swap this over.
Again, tell me when you start
All right,
playing.
3, 2, 1, go. But here you have him walking in with his Chitauri warriors, with the, you know, all the stones. And we just got the Avengers as Fish Boy. Oh wait, that wasn't Fish Boy. There's Fish Boy. There's Fish Boy.
Dude.
I would have, okay.
Aren't fish not supposed to be friendly with, like, you know,
Electricity? That's extremely fishist.
That's... I'm gonna use my leave card now.
Okay. And okay, I'll admit, that's kind of cool. But what I wish they'd done,
that's actually
and I'll be honest for a second, I wish they made him a frog instead of a fish. Because if anyone doesn't know, that is Thor's little animal-type character within the Marvel Universe. And if they just put that detail in, I would have been like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. I can get behind this. But it's still just Fortnite to me, so... tough.
Heck yeah, dude.
You can block words you don't want on Twitter. How, though? Someone, like, whisper it to me or something.
Am I
Cover
still
Days Gone
subbed
Boy?
on this? Yeah, I am. Good.
That's efficient. Hey, like that one, Ion. Good one, Ion. Good one.
I'm timing him out.
Oh, that's rude. That's just
I'm
rude.
not gonna do it.
All right.
Next time I will.
There you go. That's the hot game roundup for this week. Nice little Avengers in-game dip in, looking up new games, and of course working like the Overwatch workshop, which we may talk more about if we find more anything interesting. We skipped it because I didn't. Fine. Talk about yours. Talk about yours real quick. I didn't see a link on it.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Always link. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not talking about it anymore.
Come on, man.
No.
You didn't have a link for it. We only do links.
Yeah, I didn't have one. If you're trying to link something,
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Class
If you're trying to
builder.
link something, shut up.
RPG dice.
I'm talking to chat.
Anything that would work.
If you're trying to link something, you'll have to message either me or Abs on Discord, TeamSpeak.
Chimera got me.
Okay. Or on, like, you know. Or on Twitch.
Thank you, Chimera.
Because
I will save this for later. We
You wanna
might even
share
set
it
this
for
up during the
everybody else who
info.
doesn't know?
No, it's just the Twitter
Thank you,
thing.
Chimera.
Well, we
I mean,
might
you
even
want to share
show
it
it
for
later on
anybody
the
else who
info.
might want to. Okay, we can.
I just do it on the info dump, so they have to stay until later. Smile.
Okay, fine.
There we go. Yeah, well, look, only left a second, man. Thank you. Obama's gone in game. Eh. What's with the Kappa? Heh, nice coffee. What's with the? Okay, no one spoil anything for me. But does anyone know? And this is still relating to the in-game stuff. We'll talk about D&D in just a second, I promise. But this is relating to the in-game stuff.
Fine.
What is with the meme about him, the Thanos peeling potatoes for 210 minutes? I haven't seen spoilers, but that's been everywhere. What is? If that like has anything to do with the movie, then just tell me. But that has been like the biggest Tumblr meme, just at all
it's on
about
Tumblr.
it. What is?
Yeah.
What is?
I don't.
That's
no,
on,
I don't.
it's on
I don't-
Facebook too. It's been said to me in
because
real life.
Really? The fuck?
Yes, literally, it was said to me by a guy that would
I
never
don't know
go
on
on
Facebook
Tumblr,
all
which
that
is the
much
part
either,
that was
but,
weird to me.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's just because, like, at the end of the first.
All right, guys, I use
Infinity-
Tumblr.
Yeah.
All right, I admit it. Striketh me.
Okay, I will.
Oh damn! Oh shit, you can do that. Actual boomer. Omega. All right. I am. What is it? It's not Gen Z. It's
Millennial?
No, I'm past that.
When were you? You're 2000?
Yeah, I'm 2000. What was 2000?
Technically Gen Z.
Gen Z? Then yeah, Gen Z.
Yeah, technically
Gen
that's Gen
Z
Z.
here.
It goes millennial then to Gen Z.
I'm just saying, guys, it's a good place for art. Nothing else on there is worth my time, but some of my favorite artists are on there.
Wow,
so of course I'm gonna look there.
Toxic.
Have you read half those posts? I'm just saying,
No,
it's not worth anyone's time.
I
It's not worth anyone's
time. I haven't
time.
gotten on Tumblr since like 2014.
He was on Tumblr seriously. Megalol.
No, what do you mean?
I'm just on there for the art. You're on there for the conversation, man. It's a little sad. They banned the best thing though. All right, Chimera, don't say anymore. But I can't say anything because it's all right. No, what wait, really? Wait, you get okay. Where's Oliver? So it has something to do, right? Did they ban 60 then? I mean, have you seen that chin? Have you seen that chin? Oh my god, it's sexy.
Chad, can I?
Oh, but I want to see the movie, but no one spoil it. I will actually get you guys banned if you do.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
But so it has something to do with the movie. All right, that's something. That explains a little bit.
Okay.
Infinity pants. All right.
Infinity pants.
But yeah, so it's something related to the show.
But,
That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. No one tell me anything
for
else.
Me, basically.
Wait, that toxic.
Yeah, that's like at this point that's like my catchphrase. That's toxic. Yeah, that's about it. But that's all I got really. Toxic. Wow. But no, so hot game of the week for me has been just like D&D, you know, Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, I'm a nerd. I'm in a gaming community. What do you expect? Yeah, I've actually been playing with I think Shepard and Ion are still in chat.
Yeah,
they're actually in one of the.
Or Shepard was in chat once.
Shepard was in chat earlier in stream. I don't know if she's still here.
That's the weirdest movement I could. Just roll that. I went like this to scroll my mouse wheel and like just reach up my entire.
Talk about the Halo franchise release to PC. We will talk about that during the info dump. Was planning to talk about that a little more whenever it actually.
I love Do Not Disturb. It's my favorite game. Same.
Yeah. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is. If you don't know what it is, here, I'll pull up the website real quick.
You don't know what Dungeons and Dragons is?
Yeah.
How? Just how?
True. Actually, fair.
So this has been around for like
website to D&D Beyond and
years?
everything. This has been around for a long time, actually.
30 years or something?
I don't know, dude.
Let me just look up when D&D was made. Keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, so we've been running a campaign called the Campaign of Kieran, where I am the DM and Ion and Shepard are two of the members. There's actually
the two...
But, yeah. We've talked about that on stream actually before. Yeah. But no, so they're actually the only remaining original characters. Everybody else has died, so you know, hats off to them for not making retarded decisions.
You did not commit die. Hey, don't
yeah. But you know, poking a giant naga.
Very inept.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
It was made by. Nice found it. Originally designed by
Ninja's here too.
Gary
Ninja's
Gygax and Dave Arneson. It was first published in 1974 by Tactical Studies Rules Inc. ESR. In 1974, like I said.
74. Okay, yeah.
So it's over 40. How many is that? 42 years.
That's what you're playing.
Ninja. Oh my god.
Yeah. No. Okay. I got it. I agree with Jay there because you know.
What happened?
What's my main game I'm playing?
Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Ninja Hawk.
Ninja? They want to say Ninja?
What is that? What is that?
Someone say Ninja?
Pimp Prime. I like it.
What? Pimp CS:GO is a channel for that one. What the heck?
That. Dude, coffee. That's so. I love that so much.
Is making fake ninja emotes like a thing?
Is that a
thing?
One. You need.
I got one slot. It's going to Watt.
Yeah, that's true. You only have one slot.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, this is shameless plug to Abs' Twitch.
Let me ban that real quick. I can't. Wait, maybe I can.
Oh, if you ban that, you might ban me.
Oh no, I can't. All right,
okay.
I tried removing it, guys.
Ban me?
I did.
Wow.
I tried.
That's toxic.
I did try chat.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. So Twitch, this is a link to his Twitch.
But yeah, playing that in D&D. I did get to do Of course, I don't have enough time these days to play anything very often right now, but I did get to guest voice a couple times. Can't say too much about what I guest voice, but I did guest voice a god on his game.
He can't say it because people who are in the campaign are here. Also, this would be on VOD, so you know.
Yeah, but I did get to guest voice a god. It's pretty fun to guest voice in D&D campaigns, especially because I don't have a voice for voice acting or anything, but it's fun and I do enjoy it though, so it's fun.
And
Damage Inc.
Very good.
Damage
at,
Inc.
You know, yes, voicing things. So definitely welcome to.
And the best part is he didn't even give me a script or anything he wanted me to say in general before I started talking.
Because I don't have a script. Like, this is the thing about being a DM for D&D. You create the story, as well as like you are the one who is.
There's difference.
You have to go with the characters.
There's a difference between not giving me a script and not giving me any direction at all.
That's fair. Yeah, dog is
which
back.
he gave me none.
Kane is back.
Oh, look at him. He's a background. But yeah, that is the hot game roundup for this week. Next up, we're gonna have a little bit of roundup we like to call
a round of
topics.
marbles. What do you think, Abs? Round of marbles?
Honestly,
info dump.
Wait. Okay, here's how this will work. I can start downloading this right now. Okay. Here's how this is gonna work. Can I use PayPal to pay for games on Steam? Anyone know about? I want to assume yes.
I'll buy it for you.
But if everyone's marbles on stream, is it free? It's free, right? I think it's free.
I don't know.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. And I had thought about this a couple times, and here's why. Because I wanted, and here's the thing, I want the info dump to be randomly marbles on stream. It's on Steam, isn't it? But here's okay. So reset my save. Marbles on stream.
Studios.
Is it on Twitch?
It is. I'll send it to you on Discord or TeamSpeak. Which one's TeamSpeak right now?
But here's the thing: if everyone wants to put in a topic for the info dump, which we have to search into, which we randomly select by playing marbles on stream, I am up for that every day. I freaking love that game, but I've never had a reason to play it.
Yeah, that's fair. So another thing,
big
idea to throw out there, and I want to ask chat and you, Abs. What do y'all think about having a segment of the info dump, possibly, if we don't know like what we want to go through, or maybe we want to have an extra long episode or anything like that? It'd be more of a special episode kind of deal. What would you guys think about playing like Jackbox on stream?
What do you mean?
The party, like the Jackbox party games. Playing that on stream with everybody in here, or at least the people who could put the code in fast enough.
I think it'd be cool. I mean, for like the end of info dump, we don't have anything to talk about. That might be fun for like a couple rounds. End off with a game to make people, you know, engaged and have people enjoy things.
Yeah.
How do I do this? There's so much happening on screen. I don't get it.
What?
How do I download this? I've seen it a few times.
I've seen it a few times. It's here.
How do I do this? How do I do this?
I don't know.
How do I download this?
Party Pack
Chat, I'm lost. Marble. How do I download this? I am so confused right now.
We got so off topic.
We did. I blame you.
Literally so off topic. No, I blame myself as well.
But yeah, there's a hot game. Well, we can talk about this in a second.
Yeah,
I think I can log in.
We'll get back to this stuff during the info dump.
We are
actually get through
topics. News we're supposed to get through. Smile.
We're on weekly.
Let's do tech news. I forgot that you actually got the articles up. In my head, it was going on. He doesn't have the articles up.
Yeah.
But there we go.
I did. I did get the articles up really late, like this week. I apologize.
So if anyone doesn't know,
everybody,
because I have the topic headers that you can see at the top of the screen. I have them in a certain order, which is the order we'll do them for that day. So if we don't have articles or something of the sort in your LinkedIn, I may switch around two of them. So we can just go ahead and search around. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I skipped that one like that.
So
let's tech news.
This one's a bit more. So tech news is going to be like, for people who don't like tech or not as interested in this, like say I am, this is going to be the more boring part of the show to you. To be 100% honest with you.
And even just like 70%, be like, hey, it has sprinkles with it.
Maybe, yeah.
Sprinkles.
So Comcast broadband customers using more of their monthly data than ever before. That's not like super interesting, right?
Yeah.
If you read like the first line of it, Comcast has alongside the minority of its customers approached the limits of their 1 terabyte data caps in their home internet plans.
Yes.
And the number is growing. What?
Look, okay.
About how much internet do you use a month? And you stream every week.
About 1 terabyte.
Really? Yeah, but okay, that's the thing though. You stream, dude. Like, what about people who...
Here's the thing. I also watch my videos and everything else I watch. It's in 480p or less.
Yeah.
Because I limit the stuff I use. But I live in a household though. My father watches shows, my sister does things, and I think that's why for me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of people though. I don't even encroach that whatsoever. One, because I can't stream. My internet can't even handle it.
Maybe soon. Hey, not yet. Okay.
Soon, yeah. Probably like maybe Tuesday. My internet I might actually be able to handle. It'll be good to go. But like, what about like just normal like people who don't like stream anything like that? Like they might watch Netflix and everything. Like, you have to keep that on.
Netflix is like, let's be honest. Netflix has like really good quality stuff now if your internet can handle it, and it'll optimize to that.
Absolutely.
And you can't choose to make it all lower quality. So if you're watching like newer movies, they often have it like 1080p. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I have to wear these glasses for a reason. I can't tell pixel differences sometimes. By sometimes mean a lot of time. Oh, Steam. Why did you just open? I don't like that.
Average data usage per month.
Of like Netflix.
Customers. Okay, so this is just like with Verizon. So like, this isn't a home internet. Customers with Verizon wireless data devices average between 1 and 2 gigs of data per month for each device. That is during the second nope. Okay. Home internet. Let's see. The average monthly broadband usage in the U.S. homes is 190 gigs per month, according to a report from IGR Research.
I think I don't remember what data cap is. Because I know I reach it when I'm not careful.
Yeah.
How much is it, though? That's what I want to know.
Don't know, dude. Average household, yeah, that's... More than 95% of this traffic is video, researchers said.
But yeah, so... But I feel like, okay, this brings in the idea of us being, you know, society being more internet-based nowadays.
But I only
it's kind of expected. It's kind of... Yeah, he only... look at me. I put an Overwatch blanket over mine to look nicer. You guys happy?
No, I'll be back. I'm using my leave card, but I'm using it for a good reason to stream, okay?
Sure.
Back.
I'll talk about stuff while you're gone. Abandons me, guys. This is what I put up with. Abandonment. Just kidding. I don't really care. But honestly, guys, nowadays we are in a very digital age. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that things are being used more for data-wise. Because think about it. Every single day, in order to get news, what do you check? You check either Twitter, you check Yahoo for their news sites. If you're a nerd, sorry, I'll go off on that later. But you check news site 1, news site 2, if you want to stay informed for anything like that. Otherwise, you're watching TV on your computer now because channel plans for TVs just don't make economic sense for most households anymore. So using things like Netflix, Hulu, anything else like that. Grandma's still checking Facebook in your, second room for her. Anything like that. It's just more data. It shouldn't really come as a surprise that as we're reaching for things like higher quality in the videos we're watching, things like having more access or faster access to news sites and all those higher quality images and everything else from our news, everything else like that. YouTube, for instance, just added a 1440, I think like half a year ago. So it shouldn't be like any surprise that we're just coming in with more and more data. More and more data is being used because every single person wants better stuff, better quality for everything they're doing. It should not be surprising.
Somebody mentioned
that starting to manufacture flying cows.
We're already doing that, partner.
So, somebody mentioned it.
Huge game patches, true.
While I was talking to him and everything, just like, between episodes and everything. And they're asking, where's my Overwatch sweater? Because, I had this on for the first, 5 episodes on the back of my chair. So, yeah, here it is.
There you
go. It was actually, the
Where's your info pit meaning? Is it underneath your monitor?
Info pit meaning? No, my info... No. Yeah. Here. I'll put it on, okay? I'll put it on.
He doesn't lose it, chat.
Did you ask so
If
nice?
I keep it on his head, he can't lose it. He can't hear me right now, probably.
Do you mind?
Puppy's sad. But yeah, as we're moving into a digital age, folks, know that, especially with net neutrality being constantly under attack, thanks to things that I will not mention, but higher data growth, higher data consumptions for every individual household shouldn't be surprising, but it is something to keep note of. Where's your Overwatch sweater? Yeah, where's your Overwatch sweater, Fluffy?
Behind me, no.
Ajit Pai. I'm not going to say anything about
No,
politics.
we won't
Not
talk
something we
about,
talk about.
you know, politics stuff.
But yeah, look at that puppy. Hey guys, I know we're talking about politics. Oh wait, there's a dog. Look at it. It's so adorable. Smile. Media diversions in their essence. I mean, what? But yeah, look at that Rika. Look at that dog.
Okay, bye-bye.
And that's how we change topics. On to our next one.
Look at him.
Aww. Aww. I wish there was a way I could make your screen bigger, but there's not. Look at that. Oh god, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
That's as far as the cord goes.
There's a doggo. Aw, look at that. Look at that puppy. Alright, I think we've diverted attention.
Sorry.
Now if we can move on to the next one.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so Sony PlayStation 5 won't launch in the next 12 months.
Nope.
Oh no,
So-
it looks like you won't have to drop $500 on a new console to get games.
Yeah.
Oh
Sadly,
no!
like, the thing is it does kind of suck. Yeah, who needs Fluffy when you can have dog cam? I'll just
Right?
have Rika sit in my chair. Like, there's gonna be an entire episode where, like, I'll get Rika, because Kane won't wear anything on his head. Like, if I put my headphones on him or anything, he just runs away from it. Like, Rika
wonder
doesn't
why.
care. She'll sit there. Yeah, I know. But, like, you know, I could, like, put my info pit beanie on Rika, and she could just
we
sit here
need
for
it
the
like
entirety of
already?
the stream.
No, Shinny. That's why I said the joke.
No, yeah,
'Cause
we
we
don't need it
don't.
already and everything. It would be, like, with the tech that they're releasing with this and everything, you know, everything they're saying it's going to be.
We'll get on to it
I
in a
mean,
second.
hey, think about it this way. They said the PS4 Pro was going to be like the
A PS5. In terms
well,
of
no, they said the
hardware
PS4
upgrade.
Pro was
Remember
going to
correctly.
be like the end of console wars and everything. They said the same with the Xbox One X because it was like, oh yeah, it's the end of
Oh.
console wars.
You think
because, like,
Sony
it's so
and
high
Microsoft
tier,
are gonna end
you know?
their little
No, they
show-off
both said
competition?
that though. They both said that like they weren't going to upgrade the hardware anymore. They didn't need to. Obviously, you have to upgrade hardware eventually, but like, so that was like a foreseen lie.
You know, a false statement, but you know, I don't
yeah.
own a console. Neither do I. Don't worry about it. PC's better.
I actually haven't. I have an Xbox, but like, as you could probably tell.
If
with
you're, by the way, I should say this: if
it's
you're a
sitting
console
next to
gamer,
Kane.
I don't have anything against you. I just don't appreciate how limited your hardware tends to be as compared to PC, where I can make things better
yeah.
simply by
I agree.
formatting things.
Coming from like somebody who like I fix consoles all the time, as well as like build PCs all the time for people.
Mm-hmm.
I like PC a lot more. The thing is, one reason used
Time
for
to
this.
standardize consoles with upgradable parts. At that point, you have a PC though.
Yeah,
And that's
honestly,
the thing.
okay. This is the thing. The reason why consoles are cheaper in general, like, is you can get like a console for $400 that runs as well as like a pretty decent computer, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and the thing is, it's not replaceable whatsoever. None of the parts, because all the parts are integrated. There is no graphics card. There is none of that kind of stuff. Like, there is no wire management, really. Because, like, it's just bare bones inside. Like, if you've ever seen the inside of a console, you'd know, like, what it means. Is the, Dagu is Pagu? Yeah. Dagu is Pagu.
And exclusives. We have exclusives on PC now. We can't even complain about it.
Exclusive, yeah. Like, exclusives are cool, but, like, one of the Xbox exclusives, like Halo, it's coming to PC now. Like, this is my thing. I don't
Also
really
like
care
the
too much
PC
about the
top
exclusives whatsoever. I just care more about, like,
They need to make things interchangeable. Do you mean make
Yeah.
a PC? Because they do that. They do.
That's basically what it is, yeah. But the thing is, it's like the consoles. I'm not like I won't vouch for either because they both have their own purposes. You know what I mean? If you have the money to spend on a PC, I would highly recommend it. If you have the money to get like a nice keyboard and mouse, again, highly recommend it. If you have money to get like anything that you like, if you have the money to do it, or if you have the want to do it whatsoever, I recommend you doing so. You know? You got a problem with that?
Where is it?
He just looked at me. But,
Alright.
I have my Xbox One for a bunch of games. I've even got Overwatch on there that I play Overwatch on PC mainly. I just enjoy it. It's fun.
But But it's just the capabilities. But let's go ahead and talk about the PlayStation 5, why it won't launch.
Why it won't launch? Okay, so
NHL,
yeah, so the thing is,
National
it's
Hockey
not
League?
actually going to be called the PlayStation 5. It's just like they said, we'll call it the PS5. It might be called that, might not. Who knows? Xbox went from calling it the Xbox to the Xbox One, or Xbox 360 to the Xbox One to the Xbox One X.
About? I was considering looking
Days
into that.
Gone
Wasn't sure
is
that came out.
a zombie survival game that's kind of
next week.
rough. Yeah, we can talk about it next week. I've been doing a lot of like watching.
We'll add that to the
week.
Marble Line smile.
We'll
Anyways, keep talking.
We'll have the Slimesicle video, at least parts of it to watch for it. I have to find clean parts. That leaves a potential PlayStation 5 launch date for the summer, or for the summer next year, or far more likely, the fall period of 2020. That's always a popular, area of launch for games and consoles because, like, it's holiday season. That's when people are probably gonna buy it right at launch. So, that's just, it's just a good prediction there. It leaves the door open for Sony to reveal a lot more about the console at E3 next year. They aren't holding their usual E3 conference this year. They did reveal some key specs and ups on console. Sony's promising the PlayStation 5 will support 8K graphics, 3D audio, SSD storage, backwards compatibility in existing PlayStation 4 titles. The PSU will also, or PS5, PSU.
I reckon it's not sponsored by Metal anymore. I don't know why. Because of the tag thing going into the side stream. I can't do anything about that until they send me a new one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just it's a process thing. The PS5 will also use an 8-core CPU based on the AMD's 3rd gen Ryzen line and include a GPU that supports ray tracing graphics. So basically, TLDR of that, it's gonna have an SSD. Load times are gonna be so much faster. The games are gonna run smoother. Probably also gonna bump up the price though. SSD is way more expensive than a hard drive. Just like a regular HDD. SSD, for anybody who does not know, is a solid state drive, and it's just, I don't know how to explain it better or anything, but it's just better. Like it's faster. I don't know how to explain it easily, I guess.
The data acquisition of the software and hardware integration, as in the coding working with the hardware, is just easier to. It siphons faster. The information it's looking through. Yeah, meaning it just has faster speeds,
basically. Them having, let's see, backwards compatibility. I'm actually really happy that most console makers, especially the big ones, Microsoft and Sony, are saying, hey, maybe backwards compatibility is a good thing.
Man, who would have guessed?
Because now I don't have to wait for games that I loved on the Xbox 360 or the PS3 to come backwards compatible to be formatted that way. That kind of sucks having to wait for your favorite games. You know what I mean? Instead, you just get to be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I have this new console, so I can still play the old games. Instead of having to keep the old console as well. 8K graphics. What is your opinion on that one, Abs?
Okay, I'll say this. Who has the monitor to support 8K graphics?
So
let alone who has a TV? Because let's be honest, if you have a console, you're usually pairing with a TV, right?
Let's see.
Who has the TV worth an 8K freaking graphics that's not already using a PC? What is the point?
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's stuff like that which makes no actual literal sense to use. That just ticks me off about these things. Oh, my throat. Oh.
But yeah, so look at prices real quick for let's see, 8K. Yeah, okay. This is the thing. If you have 8K stuff and everything,
mine can't. I can't do 8K.
Well, no, the thing is, if you have an 8K TV or something like that, if you can afford one, why don't you just have a PC instead?
That's what I'm saying.
This is the thing. So, 65-inch 8K TV from. Actually, I won't say who it is or anything like that.
Yep.
But just because
Yeah,
but 65-inch 8K TV is $5,000.
That's a lot.
That's insane. That's a lot of money. So let's see. Here's another one. This one's a 4K TV, $1,300. This one's 4K. It's $800.
Who's gonna support these things? That's gonna
here's
buy
a $400 one, but actually, that's not that's actually a pretty good deal on 4K TV. $400.
I wouldn't trust that.
I don't trust that
at all.
Yeah. It's from okay. This one I will say it's from Best Buy though, so like that's actually pretty reputable.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I have to look at that one.
Interesting.
I don't need another TV though, so like, we're good.
I mean, I definitely don't.
Here's one for like. This is the thing that these are 4K TVs. The only 8K TVs I see on here is actually. Let's see if I can sort them. And you can't even sort by 8K. Like, there's not enough.
There's not enough.
There's yeah. So 8K 2019 model, $5,000. That's the only one, and it's a 65-inch Samsung. Like, okay, now let's look at monitors, 8K monitors. $4,040, and that is a
gross
8K resolution. I don't know if this one's actually 8K or not. A lot of these don't say what the resolution is right off the bat. So, yeah. But, so, this is the thing, is, like, these things are super expensive. If you have that, why wouldn't you just have a PC? Like, you can build a pretty decent PC for, like... $800.
For, like, a really good one, 2,000.
Yeah, a phenomenal one would be for 2,000. Like, why wouldn't you just... Why not just have like a regular one, you know? No, most PCs cannot do... No. Okay, Ninja, your PC can definitely do 8K. I know yours can. You have, like, a top-of-the-line PC. So, why... I've said PC so much that, like, you know... The
PC?
SP.
What'd you say you said? You said PC?
Thank you, coffee.
SP12? Ah! Thanks, coffee. Good job. It's SP12 now. No, because we're specially 12, guys. We are specially 12. There you go. There's a spin on that.
And he's trying to get me to shave.
I would never. You cannot prove this. But yeah, basically, if... Say it one more time. If you have enough money to support using an 8K, just buy a PC. Just buy a
just get a PC on that one. Like, if you really want a console... Yeah, sure, go for this. But, like, there's no need to use the 8K feature. Like, I don't... Again, personally, I don't really understand getting, like, super high graphics on this kind of stuff. I can't see 4K in real life. Like, you get to see down to, like, the microbiology of whatever they're, like, filming. Like, that's crazy, you know? So, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Maybe somebody else, like, are just massive fans of it, and that's fine. It's a personal preference thing. It is a bit of an interesting choice for them to go with AMD, though. I say that being an AMD boy myself. I'm running a Ryzen 5 in my rig right now. But it's much more popular for, you know, Sony to go with Intel chips. So, what are you running right now, Abs? Do you know?
No. I'm also trying to create a BrightLocker account so we can do the marbles thing in the industry.
Okay, you can do that. But yeah, so, like, what does everybody think about that? I know a lot of people are, you know, and I like I said, I like AMD. It's just not common for, like, you know, providers to do that kind of thing. People that make, like, consoles or, honestly, pre-builds aren't usually made with AMD. They're usually made with Intel. Now, granted, pre-builds are a bit of a different beast because, like, you can customize a pre-build. You don't have to, you know, the only thing difference of pre-built between being pre-built and you build it, like, you know, build your own is whether you spec'd it out and built it yourself or ordered it and it came to you pre-built. Also, if you ever buy a pre-built and it doesn't get shipped to you in, like, a wooden box, you might want to, like, detail check it first.
Mm-hmm. You're getting scammed.
Is it that far yet? Yeah, probably. Because, like, if it doesn't come in, like, a wooden box, you're dangerous. I had a friend who got that the other day, actually.
Not on fire yet. Let's go, boys. Good job.
No, I love my AMD chipset. It works really, really well. But I've got, what is it? Ryzen, I threw the box away a while ago. Ryzen 5 1500? Give me a second, I'll check.
Still trying to download this game, by the way.
The Ryzen 5 1600, maybe. So, not the best chip on the planet, but, like, still pretty good. And, yeah, it's just strange to see them, like, doing that kind of thing. But if it can run 8K, then they're using, like, a phenomenal chip in there. And that's what's going to be really interesting. I don't know. This console is looking to be really powerful from the specs that they've released so far. The thing is, I don't know what kind of RAM it's got whatsoever. They don't say in here. They did, I missed it, but I don't, again, I still don't see it and everything. So, they don't say what kind of RAM they've got whatsoever. All they mention is that they are going to have CPU and a more powerful CPU and SSD, 3D audio. I believe the PS4 had 3D audio. That's 3D audio is pretty common now, isn't it? Or am I just like...
I mean, not really. It's... You're a little spoiled.
Okay, that's fair then. 1300. Yeah, Ryzen 3 is pretty good though. Before I had the Ryzen 5, I had an Athlon chip. So, you know, get a bit of a big upgrade when I jumped from, you know, the Athlon 8800 to Ryzen 5. Let's see. Ooh.
But yeah, in summary, close this all up.
Yeah, I gotta log the hour real quick.
Nice.
Kind of hard to keep track of time whenever, you know, having fun. Yeah, in summary on that one, it's one of those, like, it's a personal preference thing, as it always has been with those kind of things. If you want one, get one, you know. If you want one, if you got the money to do so, do it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
But, yeah,
just flat out,
I mean...
I would not recommend it.
I would wait, at least if you're really, really passionate about getting it, get it. But personal opinion and preference in itself, fucking stop it, dog.
Nice.
Personal recommendation would be wait till the price goes down, because it will go down. They always do. They always, like, they're super high at the beginning and they drop. With PlayStation, usually the prices don't drop as steeply and they cost more. Now, generally, they cost more because they're better quality. That was true with the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3.
Not anymore.
But with the Xbox One actually did beat out the PS4. Like, in hardware, it actually beat it out. Now, this PS5 so far is looking to be much more powerful than the current, like, Xbox One X. The One X can run 4K at, like, 70, 90 frames, I think. Well, this PS5 is looking to run, like, 8K, so, you know. If you're really looking at that kind of stuff and you have the monitor to deal with it, you know. When did I join DI? I joined DI in August 2018. So, yeah. But
this is the most infuriating thing.
Wait, so is it really that bad?
It's making me have to go to a Discord server to get it.
Jesus
Christ.
Is
literally the worst. I'm a little impressed, honestly, at this point.
Recovering your account? What do you mean by recovering your account? That would depend. I have 9 notifications on Discord.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's once again, if you're into it, do it. But we wouldn't recommend it. Find something better because there's tons of things that are better in our opinion.
There's a lot of things that are better in personal opinion. But again, that's an IMO deal. You know what I mean? Like that's a very. If you like it, sure. If you don't, I wouldn't do it. I'm not sure, Danny. Honestly, have to check like your account and everything. What is your here? I'm gonna put a dot in chat. Whisper me. Wait, did it send the dot?
No,
in chat?
It did not. Let's go ahead and move on to our industry topic while he's doing that.
Here, I'll put yeet in chat. There you go.
So industry topic for this week.
Whisper me your whisper me your profile and I'll look at it during the info dump and I'll message you back sometime. I might not do it during stream just because during stream.
Yep.
But, you know.
But all right, so first industry topic for this week: the Overwatch League now has an official beer. You heard it right, folks.
Yeah,
and here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. It's Bud Light, the worst, the worst beer.
You're not supposed to know that. You're not of age.
Ah, yeah. So for reasons
they actually
not
have, like, an
described
official
by
beer
me,
now.
Smile, it is the worst beer. Yet they decided to partner with them because beer, Bud Light,
Wait. Beer.
Say Bud Light with that voice.
No.
Underage drinking is bad. Do not do it, people.
Yeah.
But it's Bud Light, people. And this is the Overwatch League, confirmed on their Twitter and on their media sites. They have now gone to go with Bud Light. But to encompass what general opinion seems to be about this is a great tweet from Stylosa, in which he says, "I think my tap water has more alcohol content."
Jesus Christ!
And that about summarizes, I think, public opinion on this. But it's just like, come on, people.
So,
you could have had like a good...
Partnering with a brand like Bud Light and the AB InBev family of brands allows us to continue to reach our fans in new and exciting ways, said Brandon Snow, Activision Blizzard Esports League Chief Revenue Officer. That is a title and a half, dude. His title is Activision Blizzard Esports League Chief Revenue Officer. We're very happy to be working with a company that finds value in bringing fans together to celebrate the very best in a competitive environment. Now, to be fair, Bud Light has a history of, you know, backing a bunch of, like, sort of professional sports and that kind of thing, which is really, really good for Al to get on board with. So, you know, another commercial.
Oof. But yeah,
Commercials
it's just...
like every 30 minutes, aren't they?
Mind you, we're not bashing the idea. They are partners with a beer company. It did make a little bit of... It was a little bit confusing they would do this, especially since they are partnered with Disney XD, and specifically Disney with that, to be televised on their platforms during higher events, which is a little interesting with this, which might, you know, that's a little bit questionable for them to do that, but it's not a bad brand deal. It's just like, you had to do it with Bud Light. There's so many better brands.
Yeah.
These revenue officers create all those airline fees and price models you love so much. Great. I didn't... Wow, that's sad. Then this is a longer title than your rank, Fluffy. Heh. House General of House Saber.
It is.
Title
Yeah,
and a half. True.
it is a longer title than my rank. Hey, it's not a longer title than my rank when I was Command of Third. You know, first commander of Longbow and commander of DI3.
Nice.
So technically, that's longer. Yeah, no, his title is. Man.
Wait. I found it, guys. Finally got the installer. Finally got the installer. It took going to their Discord server to get it.
Hey, dude.
Right,
now, how do you do that with the stream?
You get good.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Yeah, it looks like I'm never gonna be able to do it.
Little tough.
Yeah,
All right, next.
Have a tough
It's
love on
installing.
yourself, you know what I mean?
There we go. Finally gonna get marbles in the stream. There you go, chat. We'll do that at the end of the info dump. But it's just like, come on, people. There's better beers. There is. We can't. There just is. I can't go into like too much story behind that, but there is.
It didn't log the event hour. It's still like trying to load. You people are breaking it.
All right, guys. I need you guys to stop freaking out and
okay,
let
there we go. Let's see. There's a good few people that are absent, sadly. Boosufer, nope, not here anymore. You're not here. If you're present for both hours and you haven't RSVP'd yet, I'm about to call your name. Just because I want to make sure you get your rep for being here. Fildor, it says you are still here. If you are here, like, make sure to, you know, RSVP to the event. Because,
title and a half. It is a title and a half. It's like roll call.
Alright, guys, I'm here! Shin and Danny. Actually, Danny, yeah. Make sure to RSVP as well. I'm about to send a link to RSVP, so don't worry too much.
This is going to be the second hour, so if you weren't here for the first hour, don't worry about it. We'll got you. We got you. Yeah,
I did like it. Coffee. That was wonderful. Well, both of them, I should say.
Gonna go ahead and start talking about the one while you're handling that, though. Get this one going. Let me just copy this. Put that in chat right quick. Where did my chat window go? It's disappeared. I'm dying.
I think you actually RSVP'd to both, so you're good. Let me make sure.
Here's the next link we're gonna be looking at. All right, so with games moving forward and new season going after the first Season 1 pass has been expended, Apex Legends Season 2 includes map changes and new characters. Details before E3. So as we know, with the new pass that they had released for Season 1 of Apex Legends, there of course is now going to be seasonal releases, just like Fortnite, just like insert Battle Royale here. Because that's just, you know, a good economic model, and it supports them quite a lot. So I'm happy about it. Well, the really have news, and they've been teasing, is, of course, new map, or at least new map spots, new characters, which is, you know, what games like this need. And maybe new guns, but they haven't said anything about new guns. But we can kind of hope. But this is an article.
We got the
redoing
Havoc
things.
with the newest update. So I mean, like,
Definitely new map.
I'm not
it's
the
not map
biggest
change.
fan
It's
of
not
the
adding
Havoc.
new map. It's adding new map sectors.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
changing
not
map
the
sectors that
biggest
currently exist.
fan of the. They've been talking about new maps though. They've also been talking like since like early. I guess technically it's still as early Apex. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it is like since like earlier Apex, they were talking about different maps, having solo and duo queue and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I would personally love solo and duo queue, just because like. I'd love to just be able to go in and not have to be like, oh, there's 3 of us, or there's only 2 of us, like when me and Abs play together. Be like, you know, I'd rather just duo instead of like try to grab a random third. You know what I mean?
I don't like it when. Here's the thing. It's the only. I'm to praise Fortnite for a second. Get off my pride for a second here.
Please, somebody clip this.
They introduced the idea of having these multi-group and/or singles. And they did it better with matchmaking than any other person did before by having it be open if you want a 1v3, then that's cool. But adding the integration for all those different sort of play times when you and your friends could either go as a group or doing it singularly was a great move from a game development standpoint. It burns. I don't like saying that. But it's hell annoying to have a rando thirds. Yeah, Warsaw, you get it. But it's hell annoying to do that because if I want to play with me and Riptide, right? Me and Riptide like to duo in Apex a lot. Our rando is either trash or he's just, you know, doing his own thing. Either way, it's boring as hell. To just, like, have him there and just have him do nothing the entire time except sandbag you. And it just feels bad. I want them to add these methods where we can do things. You clipped about... Dang it, Ninja.
Yep.
But I want them to add that. They haven't talked about that too much or anything like that, but we can kind of hope, people. But just to highlight a couple things from the article we linked, a recent claim Fortnite's Apex Chief competitor, which offers weekly content drops along with larger seasonal changes, has developed a culture of crunch because of the sheer workload of such frequent updates. Without mentioning Fortnite by name, Respawn CEO Vince Zampella, yep, so the Apex will stick to the seasonal drops, representing the quality of life for the team. Basically saying we'll get more seasonal releases, it won't be week by week normally for content releases, so they can ensure things such as quality for events and everything else like that, which I am behind. I don't like weekly things that just kind of screw over people. I'm happy with this. Wait, Ninja's still here? Heh, nice. Mozambique here. Mozambique here. Mozambique here. What can I say except Mozambique here? I love them. Those memes are great. Those memes are great.
At this point, I think you're a meme, dude.
That's very rude. But speaking of,
personally,
I don't think so.
You don't
but
think
speaking
so?
of, no, not really. I mean, Elon Musk isn't a meme, but he memes, and that's the difference, right?
No, he's a meme for sure.
Memes. So,
like
oh no, you summoned the queen. You summoned the queen. Run, run! She's coming for us all. I mean, hey, Shep. He's a meme. That's tough, Chimera. All right, going on. Talking about Apex. EA lays out Apex Legends community tournament guidelines. Now, anyone's fan of either just really good gameplay and or esports in general will appreciate these kind of things being set up, but this is what you need to know if you want to hold a local tournament without fear of EA's legal department. Isn't that a scary title?
Yeah, that's actually horrifying.
But, so you want to run a little Apex tournament for your pals in the local computer club, but you don't want to risk the wrath of EA's legal department in the process? Now you can!
Okay,
assuming they're willing to comply with the newly posted community tournament guidelines.
Fortnite has gotten worse since they're adding stuff and updating it too frequently.
Yeah.
The issue is with them doing this. They've freaked out doing this because, like, as soon as Apex launched, Apex just blasted above them. Massively above them. Just absolutely, like, crushed them. So they had to do something. They had to change something because that's literally just another, you know, that's just another like battle royale game taking the crown from them. So they're really trying to push these things, and like, granted, they're doing well with it. I think the weekly updates might be a bit much.
I don't.
On it. Maybe
another thing I can tag it.
You know what I mean?
Here's the thing: when you have people that want to take your game seriously. You do not change the game every single week, or else you seem like that kid in the playground who said, no, you didn't tag me because the tag rules changed. And that's what it feels like. In essence, that is the feeling. And I don't like that. It's Rovers that play
cross-platform opinions.
I like it. And here's why, and I say this with hesitancy.
it opens up people to play, and that's key for games like this.
See, that's what I liked about when Fortnite like implemented and everything, right? Like I like the fact that I could play, I could be on my Xbox and play with PC people, or I could be on my PC and play with my Xbox friends, right? Like one of the two, like that would be fine. That would work out well.
Yeah.
But what I didn't like about it was like the skill gap. The fact that
new game
aiming is so much easier with like mouse and keyboard. It just is. That's just honest.
It's just like if you want to play. We're gonna go back to like the idea of weekly. If you want a game to be fun and continue to be fun, you have to have people know. You have to have people be able to get used to it. And when you change something every week of every month of your entire lifespan as a game, it's not going to work in the long run because people aren't going to want to stay with it. They're going to put it down one week, have a troublesome week, come back the next, and something's different. And they may not like it or they may like it, but you have to go with the dice roll to see. And that doesn't work.
Ark, Survival Evolved. They, for a while, did... What? What did you say?
I just remember. I said that was a game, and then I remembered the Atlas.
You remember,
Ark on the Sea.
You remember us talking about like Ark and everything?
It's a dice roll. Are they gonna like it? Are they gonna kind of like it? Will they make it maybe, or is it gonna be fun for them at all?
It's a dice roll. Bring people together, so I have play with their friends, and I have a new console PC with them.
Yeah.
See, I agree. That's the thing. Like, I like it. I do like it. The competitive scene will also like increase from it because that means people on console can compete against PC people if they really want to.
Here's the thing.
Now, this is the thing. Again. That's good. There's going to be a big gap because, like we talked about, the whole like there's a skill gap. But there is there is usually a skill gap between PC and console. It's easier on FPS games or shooter games in general, third person, first person, either way, to use a mouse and a keyboard to aim. The mouse is just more better. Like, yeah, it's like the mouse. I can move my mouse anywhere, right? This, like, I can't. It's like I have to wait. The sensitivity. I can do this at any speed I want whatsoever. This I can't. So, you know, like, that's a big difference with it, is the fact that, like, there's
a gap. There's going to be an unreachable little summit you peak at, and that's it.
The thing is, there are people who are just as good as people with mouse with their controller. They are. Like, there are people like that.
Here's the thing, though. If you took the top PC players, and I see what you mean, because I could get crushed by a top 500 Overwatch player, even if I played on mouse and keyboard and he played on controller, because I'm not the best. But if you took the best PC player and you looked at and played against the top console player, the PC player would more likely win in a shooter.
More than likely.
And that's just because it's quicker, it's faster, it's more controlled, it's right.
It's literally like, instead of having to use your thumb to you know, move it a certain amount at a certain time, that kind of thing, you're able to literally just move your arm. Like, you are able to have a direct input from your body to that right there.
All right,
like,
we already knew that.
And having it.
Chill.
So, the crush might be. Yeah. What do you do? You're like,
you're literally
you're not GM anymore.
Used to be.
But like, you know, because you decayed. But you know,
reminds me,
you'll place next season and be GM again.
Because I didn't play.
Have you decayed?
A bit, at least a couple of.
I've been thinking about pushing into pushing into diamond, but like at the same time, it's like I'm like 2 games off. Well, I'm like 2 games off, and I don't play the game anymore, so I'm not sure whether I want to do that.
I mean, it might be fun. Who knows? But yeah, it's just, I like that it gets to go cross-platform because it connects things where they're supposed to be connected. In this game, in this BR, that's essential for any sort of community growth for any game. You can kind of say that, but it doesn't work for Overwatch because it's more competitive than that. But for Battle Royales, you can have a much more casual experience while still taking it seriously, and that's the difference. Commander in a game community,
not having time to play your perspective again.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
It
also sometimes burns you out of the game because you do like, and since I was command of third for a while, like 5 or 6 months, like I got this heavily because like I used to love playing Overwatch. I was on like an actual competitive team and everything. It just burnt me out, like dealing with Overwatch teams every single day, all the time. Like, it burnt me out of Overwatch, man. I didn't even want to play the game. I didn't play it for like 3 months. And then I became general, and now I'm over a bunch of games. So, you know, I actually started playing Overwatch a bit more.
One might say.
Big game energy. I mean, there are games that I'm over that I don't actually play anyways. But that's why I have commanders.
Yep. All right, but
that's our summary for the new Apex changes. I like a lot of them. It's just hopefully they keep to that model they've been keeping.
Yeah, because their model so far has been really good.
Moving on to the next industry topic, we have Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline 2 reveals first playable classes.
We talked about this 2 weeks ago, right?
Yep. If anyone doesn't know, I'm a fan of the Vampire Masquerade games for one reason. They're hilarious to play.
Because he's an edgy teen.
I was more of an edgy 10-year-old, but I think I would never be able to play Overwatch. Why was that? Masquerade was awesome. Masquerade is freaking amazing. And if you've been watching Plug the Octopimp, really cool guy. But I watch his stream a lot, and he's really safe for work. So I appreciate that. So I can link him like that. But he had a Vampire Masquerade playthrough, I think, a month ago or something like that. He was replaying the game because the news were released for Masquerade 2 to come out.
Yeah.
And he was playing through it, and I just reminded me how good the game's writing was. Like, how much they had put in time into, like, thinking about this would go here, if this was a real thing, this would have to work with this, and all that sort of stuff, where it takes the concept of it and doesn't just go, because reason! Which is what I enjoyed. Yeah. But, so, the new classes will include, and these are just a few of them, they're only releasing so many, they don't want to kill the hype before the game at Overwatch pre-release skins, learn from your mistakes. Anyways, the Chiropteran discipline calls on the vampire's strong affinity to bats and allows players to summon swarms of them and moving through the air. Mentalism bestows players with telekinetic abilities, and Nebulation gives Thin Bloods command over mist. And if you hear things like Thin Bloods, that is simply a different type of species of vampire, and that will happen a lot. You just have to get used to it. It's a little bit of the ride that the game sends you on, is you learning the terms, because, oh god, is there not an instruction manual when there should be. That is one part of the game.
That's true. I mean, okay, Coffee, the more you play it...
Think all building from enemy. Yeah.
The more you play it, the more used to it you get.
That's why it works with
you have to
vibrance.
get used to it and everything.
Like, so, because I'm colorblind, even with color fixes for things like Call of Duty, I can't see the difference between a lot of player models and just, a wall. Because they're the same, general, brown or gray or something like that. So I hated that, and I'm not a fan of many of those games. But in Overwatch, everything's pastel, it's brightly colored, where I can actually look at things and see things. This is why I suck at Apex. I was having issues with that too, but I don't know, they changed something about it, and I changed with the lighting a little bit. You might look into this, but the contrast, I messed a little bit in the settings, and I was able to see things pretty decently after that. So you might look at your contrast settings, because that helped me out a lot. Oh, poor Grandpa. What happened to Grandpa?
That's rude.
I don't know what Grandpa is. What are we referencing? Anyways, so that's it for Masquerade new classes. I just want to release that because if anyone likes the Masquerade games, look forward to the new ones, is what I would say. Of course, as always, keep caution. We don't know what the game's going to be like. They can always screw it up, but it might be fun. So, anyone interested in that? Next up, though, is a horror that Mal may enjoy.
What does my dog do?
Why am I doing this voice? This actually kind of hurts. Oh, that was a bad idea. Get my water.
Kane's creeping around the house now. He's crouched down, walking around. Okay.
Alright, but Layer of Fear 2 will drop Anchor next month. That is right, the Layer of Fear series, which was of course the painting horror game where you went to go collect the different human body parts to get the painting finished. That's really weird to say aloud. But the new horror game in that series will be releasing next month. The psychological horror sequel takes place on a very creepy boat. That's right. Because what makes things more creepy? When you're stranded in the middle of the ocean and staying on is still a better fate than getting ripped apart by sharks and eaten. Rain just started outside? I want to go see Rain. I want it to rain.
So it just says, the first Layers of Fear was about a painter gone mad, and Layers of Fear 2 is about a film director gone mad.
Nice. Artist gone mad.
The whole artist gone mad thing is pretty attractive, parentheses, at least to me.
Alright, Fluffy, calm down.
And taking the... You're gonna fucking...
This is on the article. Also, I've been getting weird ads this entire time still, so we still can't.
Okay.
Thanks, Florida man.
And taking the role of an actor stranded on an ocean liner at the mercy of said film director is very enticing indeed. That's the stuff of horror. I agree. And that's probably why I'm going to be awful at, actually playing this game and everything. Meaning that if my internet can hold up to streaming, I'll stream it.
And I will be... We will Discord screen share this if we have to. But I'm going to be here with him, laughing at him the entire time.
You probably will, because, guys, I'm really bad with, horror games and horror movies and all that kind of stuff.
I'm really bad, like,
with it.
okay, so I'll admit to this. When Five Nights at Freddy came out, I had nightmares, like, about the stupid things. I never even played the game, and I still had nightmares, because those things freaked me out so bad. I am bad at horror.
Like, it was actually
but
terrifying.
I'm really good at disassociating for the sake of laughing at someone else.
You know what?
Meaning that I would be great if I want to watch Fluffy. I am up for it. Tickets, please.
That's
right?
toxic. That's toxic.
Yeah, we'll see if he can't.
Being
Well,
made by the bad at horror
I
game.
may look
Yep.
into getting the game, and he can screen share with me, and then I'll cry like a little baby back bitch.
Yeah, I'll definitely be getting
Bad at horror gang, yeah.
because I did actually play Layers of Fear, the first one, and
I don't know. Watch that. I don't know.
It was
Watch that.
terrifying,
What?
but actually, yeah.
I don't know. Watch that. I don't know what it means.
Watch that. Ninja.
But yeah, if you're looking into Layer of Fear, it was a great first release for a horror series. I'm kind of. It's interesting that
can't
they're
stop
going with
that.
the idea
Until-
that we're playing an actor in the film and not the artist himself, which was like a big.
Yeah,
It was a big piece of the original story and the original feeling of the game that we were seeing this from the madman's point of view.
I
that
wonder if
you were
this is gonna
experiencing
have,
it how
like,
he
a
saw it.
feel to it.
I would watch. That's what I sent. Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, I don't. Maybe it's gonna have like a Saw feel to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're in somebody else's nightmare they created for you, basically. And it's like that's terrifying.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stand up and they're both look at
Yeah.
it.
They're just
They're
going.
both
Let him be.
here.
Let him be. It's what happens when you keep your door open.
Yeah, well, I keep my door
But
open
yeah.
because like nobody
But
else is home with them right now.
If it's a
I want
Saw
them to
style
care
game
about
where
my
we're
shit.
like experiencing someone else's nightmare for us, that's interesting. But I really like the angle of going from the like horrible artist view and like just seeing how he interpreted it all.
Yeah.
That was really interesting for me. So I'm kind of
That was
disappointed they're not doing without it again. But at the same time, I appreciate they're going with something at least slightly new. So a little bit torn on that, but it seems to be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. But next up, we have something that was an interesting choice from the developers of Persona 5. The new Persona 5S will not be a Switch release, which disappoints already a bunch of people, mind you, but it will be a Dynasty Warriors beat-em-up game.
Wait, what?
That's right, not your simple RPG setup that Persona 5 has followed through and perfected, some might say, over the years, but instead a beat-em-up Grand Royale fighting, not Royale, sorry, I can't use that term anymore, but it'll be a full-on... Just, oh my god, I'm sorry. Just Dynasty Warriors. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't.
Like,
really
come on.
either.
Really?
Like, okay.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But let's go ahead and show off the trailer for this, because this trailer was released for this recently. So we're going to show that on stream as soon as I get the stream window open and clear these ads, which might not be the best thing. There we go. And, oh wow, that's a terrifying image on the bottom screen. You can go ahead and start playing. This is, of course, in Japanese, as the English release was not made yet, but we'll be referencing what gave away this in the trailer and what was released afterwards. Love to...
Once again, make
Let
sure
me
to
unmute
tell
this.
me when.
Oh, okay.
That
All
way
right,
I can actually,
start
like, you know, sync
in
up.
3, 2, 1. You gotta work tomorrow? Oof. Says things in Japanese. I don't know what he's saying. I'm not even gonna fake it. Is there captions? There's not captions. Worth a check. Look at it. You know, it's classic Persona 5. You have like the cool imagery here, the really nice looking style that they kept up through the first game. And then you have this, and you're like, I see where this is going.
Yeah. That's kind of cool, though.
It's cool, but I'll be honest,
It's just-
I wanted a new
it's
Persona game.
Yeah, it's so off of like what Persona is, which is weird.
Yeah, because Persona's always been like these one-on-one fights with these like nightmare creatures. You know, like each is like kind of equal opportunity, but these things are just like reg. Okay. Scramble. Cool narration though. Basically Code Geass. I don't understand what you're saying with that. It's flashy and grindy.
It is going to be
for
for
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch, but it's not the Persona 5 release people want.
Yeah, true.
Wait, there is one more thing at the end of the trailer. I should probably mention this image. Probably holds something lore-wise later. Don't know what that is. But it will be a new release for a Dynasty Warriors style game, which, don't get me wrong, Dynasty Warriors has a very cool backing to it. Dynasty Warriors it feels good when you're playing as like either these historical figures, or you're playing as like these superheroes type character, or you're like playing as like Berserk had a great one a while back. But like anything like that works really cool. But when you're ripping away Persona 5 from the RPG mechanics and like how everything tied to that, from the mechanics of the game directly relating to how the story interprets and how the universe interprets those interactions, it's just like, did you really have to?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you did.
It sometimes feels just like a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like they're really pushing hard on it at the end. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool. The art style looks pretty awesome, actually. But, like, it's just like, upcoming FNAF game? Didn't know there was an upcoming FNAF game,
is, and here's a little bit of an interesting moment. They accidentally used stolen art graphics for the initial release images.
Ooh, that's
rough.
Okay, dude.
It was instantly taken down once Scott learned of it, which is of course the producer, main director of the games. It's not stolen. It is, sadly. But when it was first released, it used stolen art for its first image. So that was a little bit of a rough start for its newest release. I'm not gonna see too much beyond that though, because everything else is like Scott Cawthon, so Scott.
Yeah, Scott Cawthon. I was just
they used to.
I want to see what Scotty was.
Hey, dude, Scott. How you doing, Scott? Scott, how you doing, Scott?
Scott.
Yeah. So that was the thing. That was a very monk-ass moment for the internet. We were all like, I'll be honest, I don't know how to use. So here's an idea that I want to do. Marbles on stream. Open this up real quick. Yeah, just go ahead and move that desktop. Marbles on stream. Couldn't start. Why couldn't?
What is this one? Okay, that's.
Mark for a fan, and not the actual pick of animatronics. Scott played himself. He did. Here's the thing, though. I'll say this. It's not Scott's direct fault, and here's why. He's linking this one to a development studio, which is, I don't remember what they made last for it, but here's the thing. They used it from another studio, in which that studio used the images and pre-released it for him so that he could work on other parts of the project, and then released it without him having knowledge that they used those assets.
Hey,
so it's not entirely him, but it was still sort of his fault. So
I'm gonna go ahead and add topics for next week. Next week, for everybody interested, we will actually be covering the FNAF news for 2019, I guess. Since y'all asked, because that's what we do. And if anything that you guys want to cover that is not political, or we deem like, we'll stay away from that like edge, basically. If you guys want us to cover something and we're okay with it, then we'll do it. I might not be the mag.
How do I do this? Anyone know any? Hey, if anyone wants to, should we open this up? If you know how to use marbles on stream, and you want to walk us through this, can I invite them in here? Is that okay?
I don't care, dude. Yeah, I don't care.
And if you want to do that, know that if you do not, we will just remove you from the room and be very cross. But if you know how to set this up or could help me, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
If I could even do this remotely for a channel that's not my own, that'd be pretty cool. Be pretty cool.
But I'm interested in doing this. Screen look like?
Very strange. This. I don't know what's going on. We have a race. We have track builder.
This will be. Wait, I'm watching stream right now. Actually, can you share your screen with me for a second? I mean, I can just see like live.
Not and have them still see my face or anything.
That's fine. While we're trying to set it up, we don't need to. It's, by the way, we're in the info dump right now, guys. So go ahead and shoot with questions. We're done with all of our like official stuff.
Let me turn on screen share real quick for everybody. Sorry about this.
Hey,
there we go. My camera is now the screen.
Okay.
How do we do this?
I would imagine to be on race, but I don't know how to. What's the top right thing?
So these are the different races, right?
Oh, awesome. Yes.
How do I do this?
That's scary. Max number of input players on this race. Yeah, just click race, I think.
Race. All right. So race standard. Look at this. Race field pathway.
Yeah, that's just the map.
Input and maximum. Let's do like 100 and erase. How do I get people in on this? Do I have to do it for my channel?
They're going to.
Is there any way we could like
type...
insert a key? Because this isn't linked to Damage Inc. This isn't linked to Damage Inc. Is this?
This isn't linked to Damage Inc.
No, I couldn't log in. So I don't think this is a thing we can do actually.
Here, let me do. Play real quick.
It's not gonna work. It's not linked to Damage Inc. at all. It's not gonna read the chat.
Rip.
Bad. If anyone knows a way around that, tell me.
We could. I don't know a way around that. The only way would be like to ask like Jackal or Prof.
Stop spreading this channel like. Aw. Yeah, it's not gonna work, chat. Sadly.
Rip.
We may look into it again later with something like that. So you can figure out like some way to mirror it onto here. That'd be cool. But until then, we're just gonna have to say that's a no, and that's sad.
Profile today? No, I didn't see Grandpa's profile today. Actually, I don't usually go like hunting on people's profiles or anything. You know,
there we go.
Contrary to belief, I don't.
I mean, uncontrary.
No, contrary to belief.
No. Contrary means and according to. So uncontrary would be unlike what people believe. Guys, 2, 3 million sub. I'm just trying to love the nabs. We're talking about?
No, contrary, opposite in nature, just direction or meaning.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah. No, opposite.
Oh, okay. So it was opposite of opposite. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Nabs.
See that guy?
Not on stream, but like
what are we talking about?
YouTube channel.
We're gonna go with info dump since we're done with industry topics for this week, chat.
Lemino.
There you
go. They're right there.
What is this?
YouTube channel. Yeah. So they were asking about that. We can't do that on stream. Sucks.
So that's interesting. We wanted to look at least a little bit sad.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone was interested in this week we want to talk about? Otherwise,
whenever we do like last minute things like that, we can't really expect them to work out all that well.
Yeah, we could try.
We can try.
That was sad. I play that on my stream later though. Get like 3 people in it. Who knows?
Yeah, should I?
You guys looking forward to Borderlands 3 gameplay next week? I wanna see it. I wanna see it. Anyways, sorry. I want to see Borderlands 3 so bad.
Abs?
Stream what?
When are you streaming?
Wednesday. Right now, the earliest is gonna be Wednesday because I have work to do. Sadly, I was thinking about doing one tomorrow if I find the time and it doesn't interact with anything. But probably either tomorrow at 7 p.m. or Wednesday at 7 p.m. CST. We'll find out though.
Yeah.
But okay. I know Ninja's not the biggest fan of Admiral Baru for certain reasons. But when is the new Borderlands release that he is going to be doing? Borderlands 3 gameplay. Early. Baru.
Hey, don't jump off the bed. Just
do it.
Down.
Do it every day. Do it every day.
Yeah.
Do it every day.
Don't talk to my dog like that.
Do it every day.
Don't
May 1st,
tempt him on jumping off the bed because he'll do it.
The Admiral Baru livestream, which is going to feature some demo gameplay, will be earliest May 1st. So we're in about 3 days. It's not 31st this month. Yeah, 3 days. In 3 days, we'll get our first release of what the game will be like. Talk for next week. Music. Interesting. What kind of music? Ow, throat. Stop it. Things that we have been listening to recently, because I can't say most of that on Twitch.
Yeah, I can't really say a ton of like. We can't really like show y'all or like
because
let y'all listen to music.
There's things like censorship on Twitch.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait. Idea. Can't link this. Twitch sings at some point.
That's true. That's true.
That doesn't require direct, or does it? Or does it require stream key, or does it run?
It might. Well, I mean, like Jackbox. I actually just bought Jackbox, so we'll be able to do that next week. Just because it's in the like next 5 minutes on my internet.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'll go ahead and download
me getting it too.
No.
No,
it wouldn't. I can share my screen
discussion
with you.
about music. All right, so I'll be honest.
Or by
recently,
next
there's
week,
been
I may be able to
a little bit of
host.
a title drop for me. Who knows? We'll find out, Chad. Ooh.
Yeah.
Might be fun.
So,
In 2 weeks here, he's gonna need to. Smile.
in 2 weeks, I'm gonna need to host
Yeah, because of the film shoot.
or find somebody to host.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 17th, 18th, and then 24th through 26th.
We'll hope. Okay,
We'll find something out.
that's good.
But I
For
think
y'all that didn't
that
know,
5
Abs
minutes
is
left.
not. You're not gonna be in those episodes, are you?
Probably not,
How many
because
episodes?
I will
is
be
it
gone
gonna
that entire day. That's just two episodes.
Just 2 episodes? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will
depends
be
if I
2
get off at-
episodes with either just me, or possibly also like more than likely I'm gonna get a guest. Won't do it
Yeah,
myself.
for each episode. But I'll be.
But there's a good
being,
there's a good chance it might just be me.
I'll be an extra
just
in a movie. I can't say much about it. I wasn't even given most of the details, but I will be an extra in some movies, or not movie, but
A lot
some
of those
film
stuff
stuff.
you're just not allowed to talk about in
So,
the first place.
I'll be an extra in some stuff for that. Get
Riptide
Riptide as the second guy. Here's the thing:
Yeah,
if
not a
Riptide
bad
respond
idea.
to messages, somehow.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. He responds
also.
most of the time.
Yeah.
I just also, he's busy because he's busy. Have you seen Avengers? No. Shoosh, 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 shoosh.
No,
No spoilers.
I
no
will.
spoilers. We will ban.
Do not spoil because I will actually ban you.
If you're the
like-
type of jerk that spoils things like that, don't be.
Literally, even after both of us have seen it, and I've already seen it,
We're not even talking about it.
Even after we've seen it, we'll talk to it like with each other, with nobody else in the room, unless it's like somebody who's already seen it and they don't
Mhm.
mind. But like, just in case anybody is watching, because all this stuff also goes on YouTube VODs.
Mm-hmm.
On our YouTube channel at. I gotta have these plugs ready. Yeah, we're towards the end of the episode when we plug everything.
I'm gonna say the best and most memorable. Quote. Wow. How did you?
Okay, so that right there. Yeah, literally just even if it's like nothing spoiling from the movie, don't say anything about it. Literally, like we're just not allowed to talk about it. That is an absolutely massive movie that is incredible for people to watch, and I like can't wait for Abs to watch it.
I'm really looking forward to it. I will not see it at least
Yeah.
for like another week and a half, probably though. So
So the link that I put right there, though, is the link to our YouTube. If you're interested in jumping on there and watching, we have all of the previous InfoPit episodes on there.
now I
So,
want
like,
to, but I am poor boy.
Literally all of them.
Mostly because I
including the
left 40 bucks
episode-
in my jacket pocket last night at the show that I was in.
Ooh, dude.
Yep, and it was gift money, so I'm literally almost cried last night when I realized.
Damn.
So I left like 40 bucks in my costume pocket because that's when it was handed to me. So,
That's rough.
yep, that's rough. So I'm a poor
yeah.
boy because I'm an idiot.
So let's see. This has all the way like our first episode, episode 2 when we were, we had Jacko on as the guest.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's all our
don't think
VODs.
Riptide actually named the episode that he was the guest on. He didn't.
I'm
say
planning on
which
watching
guest
anyway, but
Riptide.
I'll catch it somewhen on TV. Don't short sell it, man. It's not gonna be on TV for a long time, dude. I've seen it with my own money. It's nice, bud. But yeah, seriously, catch it. It won't be on TV for a long time, dude. I promise that.
Yeah.
It might be on Netflix at some point, but it definitely won't be on TV for a very
Okay,
long time.
episode for anybody interested, episode 9 is when Riptide was our guest. So Rip actually has been on the show before. And that'd be
I'm
be interesting
trying.
to have him on the show again.
I'm trying, shiny or shinny, shinbin, bidibidibidumba.
It's
It's Fortnite, so no
things.
thanks. Fortnite. Ow. Oh, my throat.
But yeah, so
Post-show sickness.
the show
What is the show about? What is what show about?
This show?
What show?
2 minutes.
I don't know what show he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what show.
You talked about
If
three
it's
different
this show,
contexts
then
of the
I
word
think so.
show.
Yeah.
I watched it with exactly for that reason. Can't handle spoilers. Right. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like,
that's fair.
if you spoil things, you're
On
just a
YouTube?
jerk.
The show on YouTube is literally just us, the Info Pit. That's just our show.
It's this. It's just the VOD.
Yeah,
of
it's
this.
just this. It's the VOD of this, just for anybody who doesn't catch it live. That way you don't have to like try to dig through our like VODs on Twitch or anything like that. And then the VODs from Twitch delete after a while, so I
gonna
believe
check in
the
on the
episode
current
should
score
be
real quick.
our episode 12 should be up tomorrow, right? Riptide, if you're in chat, correct me.
Just peering the.
Name on DIation. Someone. Yeah,
let's
honestly,
see.
but playing Monster Hunter World, I have 80 hours
Let me
of past
just-
first. Dude, honestly, same though. Well,
Yeah,
sort of.
Shin.
I'm
Alright.
not really playing Monster Hunter all that much anymore.
So
but,
Shinny boy.
I did that for a while, actually.
You were still on a train bus, right?
Okay.
I can't stop playing Monster Hunter. Yeah, it's a
It
really good game.
is time for the end of the episode.
Woo!
I am going to
Just
go
in
ahead.
time for me to go watch Outlaws vs. Fuel.
Nice, dude. Okay, so you want to start it off, or you want me to, Abs?
Go ahead and start off.
Okay. All right. So this is part of the episode. This is the end of the episode where we thank you guys and we thank everybody for commercial. Okay, I'll wait.
We can thank
Alright,
we
yeah.
can take our Twitch sub / Prime members.
Yeah, we can thank the Switch Up Sub Pride.
You get a private guy. You guys
Everybody's
get a
here.
private
Thank you guys
thanking.
for actually
What?
coming and watching the show. Obviously you get rep from and everything now. However,
Stuff.
we do obviously want
Okay.
to. We want to thank you guys because even though you get rep from it, like we still appreciate you coming out and enjoying the show and talking with us. One of the biggest things about this show is when you talk to us in chat and you actually interact. It's the funnest part of having the show. Like actually,
It lets us fake having friends. Yes.
yeah, basically. But yeah, we really do appreciate you guys coming out here. Commercial should be over by now, so now I want to say thank you to everybody for coming out and watching. Again, just like I said to our subs and Twitch Prime members. Really appreciate you guys coming out. Really appreciate you guys talking in chat. Just being here basically. Helps us out a lot. Like actually having a chat to talk to. A lot of this stuff, like I could talk to Abs all day long, and sometimes we fucking do anyways. But it's really nice to have another couple opinions in chat. And then
It's nice when they agree with me.
that's
great.
Yeah.
Very. My ego's very small. Smile.
Yeah. But I do want to say, obviously, thank you to DI as well for this entire channel that we're on right now. We obviously wouldn't have this platform to perform on for you guys if this wasn't, like, if they didn't allow us to do this. So that's a big thank you to everybody in DI. Even again, you guys that are in DI that are watching.
Yep.
If you want more of myself or Abs, I should have typed this out already.
Just
I'm
so
bad
we're
at
clear,
this,
he
sorry.
forgets to. He said this before, and I think he says this every other week. But he's like, I should just create a document with all the links, and I'm like, yeah, you should, and he doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
gonna
If you
remind
want
him one of these
more
days.
or of me
Or
or
live.
Abs, you can actually. I haven't taken my screenshot yet, so I'll tell you guys when I do that. I just want to make sure I get my
Get it
stuff
done quick at
done
6:02.
first. I know. That is where you can get us on. That's our handles on Twitter. If you want more of us, want to tweet at
My
us with anything,
Twitch channel.
let us know. That's also his Twitch channel. If you want to watch him when he goes live. What else can I possibly plug?
You can plug DI directly. Smile.
DI directly? Yeah. If you're not part of DI or you
I've
are
documented
a part of
links.
DI and you
Wow,
haven't,
Good
yeah.
flex.
if you are part of
Thanks.
DI or if you aren't a part of DI or you are
New
a
to
part of
it.
DI and you haven't logged onto the website in a while, I want to click that link.
Do it before you get kicked, please,
or
please,
highlight you.
please. Your commanders
Yeah.
will love you for it. Speaking from the heart. here.
So, okay, just want to say thank you to you guys. We will be live. Will it be regular schedule next week, Abs?
It will be regular schedule next week.
Okay, next week it is going to be Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 11 p.m. GMT. And honestly, I didn't see whether you commented back on the post that I made, or the comment that I made on your thing, or the response that you made on what was your time conversion. Because I do want to keep that on record and be able to put that up for you if I possibly can.
I have no idea what
Okay,
you're
you
saying.
did. Okay. Well, on the event for the Info Pit, episode
Mhm.
12, Aussie commented it was like 7 a.m. for them.
Ew.
So I wanted to figure out their time zone and the conversion and everything. That way, whenever I say what time it is for like Eastern,
We can just
like
get it
when I
down for
say,
everybody.
yeah, exactly. And I usually won't say the times Eastern if I make a post about it. I'll do the times in CST.
Now
Just
9
because
a.m.
it's
Ozzy, thank
Yeah.
you for coming out early here,
Yeah,
man. You're
thank
around
you
here
for
so
coming out.
often. We appreciate you being around, dude.
Mhm.
You usually
He's
have something good to say too, so
But
I
don't
got
want to drag this on for too much longer. We're already like 5 minutes over.
Yup.
I am going to take last screenshot now. I'm going to end the event. If you haven't RSVP'd, sorry. You might have just missed the chance. And issue awards. Everybody should be getting everything. Let's see. Once it loads. It's a good
Makes
few
you
people getting
makes you
awards
guys
today.
feel any better. It's currently 6 where I'm at, so
It's 7:04 p.m.
Didn't make
here.
you feel
Not too
better.
bad.
I'm
Pretty
sorry.
good timing. All right, there you go. Everybody should have gotten their stuff. And again, thank you guys for coming out. Abs, got anything last minute to say?
Fluffy is a bot, and as always, thank
That's
you guys
right.
very much, and see you next time.
Take me to Neverland.